No stream. Okay, okay. Um, hello? Hello, hello. Yeah, so I am live. That's important. Wait, hold on. Let me also check. Have chat up. Also a good idea. Oh, good morning, JTYLERRAIDO. Oh, DJ TY. That makes a lot of sense. New trailer. Yeah, new trailer. But I'm not necessarily sure we should do it. I'm just gonna wait for everyone to just like slowly come in, and then we'll decide from here. Hello, Alma Negra. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm just gonna wait for people to like come in, and then we'll decide what to do from there. So hello everyone. Um, I've been watching your videos a lot lately. Oh, thank you, DJ Tyler Radio. Thank you so much. Means a lot. Hey, Gilgamesh Lore, new trailer indeed. Um, okay, should be good. Stream seems fine. Cool. Okay. Nice. Alright then. So how have you all been doing? We'll before we begin, I just want to, wait for everyone to pile on in, then we can go from somewhere. I'm so excited for the game. I'm also excited for the game, DJ. It looks really good. Okay. Well then, so I just gotta ask as an open question for everyone who's just watching and whatnot. Do you wish to go through the new gameplay video, the Blighted Dragon gameplay stuff? First game I pre-ordered in a long time. Hey, I also wish I could pre-order this game. Don't have the money though. So, do you guys wish to pre-order it? No. Did you watch this trailer, or do you want to do something else? Because I don't mind. I know in the poll I did, a lot of people wanted me to do it, but it's like, hello Zeralton. Did you know Veilguard ignores the events Dragon Age Origins? Yes, I made a video about that, Zeralton. Actually. Hello, Jeremiah Kimbashi. I swear the haters are in shambles right now because Dragon Age will be. I mean, yeah, I think Dragon Age is a contender for Game of the Year. Hello, Bart. How are you? That's a nice trailer by spoiler. Yeah. That's why I'm just asking everyone if you want me to like basically like do it if to do it or not. Wait, let's see if I can do a poll. That would be cool. Now, how do I do a poll? Start a poll. Okay. Do you want to watch? Want to trailer? Yes. Yes. No. Okay. A poll should be getting your way. There you go. Dragon Age is my most interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'm also anticipating the game. Looks really good. The game is going great. No, I agree, DJ. Red Jess, hello, how are you? We can hug a baby griffin, so it's definitely gonna be game of the year. And hello, hey. I mean, yeah, obviously, right? I mean, like, the fact that you can, you know, hug a baby griffin just automatically makes it game of the year. Like, why wouldn't it be, you know? It's a lot of yeses. I'm kind of angry after the choices drama, but I'm still looking forward to. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree, Bots. I mean, it does suck that like the whole fact that our choices are not going to be all carried over, right? And we're not going to have the sort of like facade of, oh, here is our, you know, here's our choices, you know, just presented in a list, and it doesn't really matter that much, you know. We can absolute all the cars and cats and dogs. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, no, yeah, it's cool, Reg. Yes. Anyway, yeah, it's 1 month away, you know. Like it's literally like remember in 2020, you know, when we had like 2020, it was when I think the first Dragon Age trailer came out, Dragon Age Dreadwolf trailer when it was called that came out, and now it's like 2024, and now it's here, you know. It's like it's so unreal, you know. The whole lack of world state thing makes me wonder if people have forgotten about the hidden gem, The Witcher 3. Hi, Zeralton. If you're gonna cause like some nonsense, my man, like either stop it or like, you know, be an actual contribution. Okay, if you just want to say like, hey guys, have you heard of Dragon Age being a bad game that is also bad? Like, I don't know, man. You can do that somewhere else. A great game can be made without choices transferred. I mean, yeah, right. I was expecting a small amount of choices, but more than what we got, maybe 5 or 7. Yeah, I agree. High IQ warrior. I expected more. You know, maybe not like a lot, just a bit more. I'm shocked. There's nothing one related. My hero for all didn't win 2 sets, and I guess nobody mentioned that. So, yeah, I do agree, bots. It is weird. How does complaining about the choices? I mean, Jeremiah, it is like suckish. You know, like I think it's fine to say it does suck. You know, it doesn't ruin the game, but it does suck. The other choices is mentioned, but it's definitely not putting me off. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, like from what like John Epler said, it's the implication that like they try to make sure that the game didn't validate choices, but also to like, hey, we want to make sure um we want to make sure that the choices in Veilguard have a lot more impact and whatnot, and I think that's like admirable, you know. Been waiting since 2014 to this. Yeah, we've all been waiting, you know. Alan Harden says the choice part is bad because with the choices better have a bait. Yeah, I mean, yeah, right. Like, I agree, Alan. Dragon Age is not bad. I'm just saying the issue is that the issues are overrun. Oh, okay, then I completely misread you. Sorry, Zilton. Apologies for that. Anyways, so everyone wants to do go through the new trailer. I'm into the poll. I'm closing it down. So yeah, the yeses are in favor. Will we be getting DLC in the future? I'm not sure, DJ. Bioware hasn't really done DLCs since Inquisition, and the 2 games after Inquisition was Andromeda and Anthem, and Anthem had like some content updates, but it wasn't really that much. So yeah, I'm not sure if we can get DLCs with this one. I don't think so. But anyways, we are gonna go through this. This is pretty cool though. Hosberg, Wetfields. Oh, also just to I preface this is not a way to watch the trailer, okay? If you are watching this trailer vicariously through me, you should probably watch it by yourself, you know. Holy shit. Hi, Pruva Signa. Finally I can reward you. Congratulations. I find it funny. They cry about body being all manly while intentionally missing the feminine curve of body. In Origins, even poorer beggar has 6 packs. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Pruva Signa, for the 200 not necessarily sure what the currency is called, but like, no, thank you so much, no? Thanks. Corin said that they are not planning any DLCs, but this may change in the future. I mean, yeah, Ryan. I mean, it always could be trend. Andromeda had DLC plans though. Yeah, I did, but it got cancelled, you know. And I'm not sure if that's yeah, yo, congrats on the donations. I mean, yeah, thanks, Apruva. Rupees, yeah, rupees. Sorry, I know, like, generally where you are. I was just, like, I'm not sure. Poor beggar, yeah. Dragon Age Origins, have a bit of a side distraction, you know? Dragon Age Origins. Dragon Age Origins, male, naked. Oh, but, okay. Hold on. I I need to check this out before I accidentally like show anything off. Okay. Um. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Sure. That's fine. Open image a new tab. Okay. Accidentally showing nudity on. Okay. Like obviously this is just Alistair, right? But man, dude, this man has like a six pack. You know. Like, what do you mean? And literally, all Dragon Age all Dragon Age male characters just have the six pack, which is pretty funny, you know. Anyways, I'm so sad we haven't gotten Canary. Sorry, not Canary. Korean Arc DLC for Andromeda. I was looking. Yeah, same. I was also looking forward to like the Korean Arc being resolved in the game. You know, it does suck. I think it's really strange how this is one of the best looking games out there, and people are just saying it. No, man, I don't get it. Like Dive doesn't look like a bad game. Does it look like an unrealistic game? I mean, yeah, sure, right? It's not realistic, not in the traditional sense, but neither was Origins, right? It looks amazing though. One thing I found funny is people complaining about the CC. It was inspired by Sims. I'm sad it wasn't like Sims. Sims has yeah, I mean Sims has a like the only reason people are saying like, man, dude, this is like the Sims, you know, character creation. It's like, oh damn, dude, like, you mean like one of the best character creators in video games? Damn, dude, like, if Dragon Age Veilguard was like that, then like it would be amazing, you know. Canary Arc in Andromeda. Let's go. Origins looked way more cartoony. Yeah, Origins definitely looked a bit more cartoonish, but I don't think it's accurate to describe it as cartoonish. Regia says, I do not understand. None of these games have fully realistic. I think people are just determined to be angry about something. Yeah, I think so too. I think there's a weird like Bioware bias against, you know, them. Hello, Combi Fighter. Hello, beloved zombie. Finally, nice to see you at stream. Like Sims has one of the best character creators. I mean, yeah, it does. Anyways, we have been putting this off too long. Trader, let's go. Dive TV looks like a mix of Dragon Age Inquisition and Dragon Age 2 to me. I mean, yeah, right. Yeah. It looks like a bit of a evolution from Inquisition towards Dragon Age 2. Anyways.
We've gotten word from the Wardens.
Have they found Gillenane?
Not yet, but they found something else worth killing. One of her blighted dragons.
One of her blighted dragons, okay. That's interesting. So it's not an archdemon, okay. It's one of the okay. I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that.
You made it. Good.
But also, oh, don't you look cool?
Wouldn't miss it. We have unfinished business with that dragon.
We've tracked it to a ruined tower nearby.
That lair is a death trap.
What's the difference, really? What is the difference?
We need to lure her out to have any chance.
There are so many dragons in this game. I mean, it has to be like this. Okay, obviously it's Dragon Age, but I think Dragon Age Inquisition will still have more dragons, even with Veilguard. Because Veilguard, we've seen like a water dragon, not exactly a water dragon, but a dragon in the water. A red lyrium dragon, a blue lyrium dragon, a archdemon, and I think another one. So that's like 5 dragons. Inquisition had like 10, you know. So it's a bit much, you know. Only 32 days. Come on, time. Move faster. Hey, Combi Fighter, I need to still finish all the games. Okay, I'm behind. You know, it's truly an age of dragon, huh? It truly is, huh, Zelton? For now, we can. For now, we know about 2 blooded dragons, at least 1 archdemon. Yeah. One stupid comment I saw that people were upset is that the high dragon is assumed to be female. Oh yeah, I mean, so in the new Vows and Vengeance episode with Tosh, which is amazing, by the way. Like, if you haven't listened to the audio drama with Tosh, it is legitimately very good. You know, very funny, very like insightful, all that kind of stuff. Tosh like basically said like you can tell that's a female dragon because of the spines and colorations. I'm like, okay, that is a bit of a weird lore thing, but I don't think that's intentional. Inquisition did have 10 dragons. Yeah, it did. Archdemons are blighted, old god dragons. What's the difference is unknown right now, as you don't know. I mean, when they say blighted dragons, I imagine what they mean is that it's a dragon, but they're blighted. You know, it's not an old god. It's just because yeah, you can say the archdemons are just blighted dragons, but like there is a difference, you know. Rash Taylor, hello. I think it just seems like a lot more dragons because with Inquisition you had to go. I mean, yeah, right. Like Dragon Age Veilguard is a lot more in your face with it, you know. Like with Inquisition, the only like mandatory dragon fight was like the one with Corypheus, and that's it, you know. Dragon Age Inquisition is really slept on game and on its praise. Then, I mean, yeah, right. It's I wouldn't necessarily say a sleeper, but like it's definitely a game that gets too much hate. You know, there are definitely there are definitely like good reasons to hate it. You know, but like a lot of people just like hate it for no real fucking reason. You know, Vigil says, yeah, but why is the Blighted Dragon not an archdemon yet? Have all archdemons been blighted first? I don't remember that being okay. So like, a few things. One, not all blighted dragons are archdemons, but all archdemons are blighted dragons. And also, like, an archdemon isn't blighted from the start, obviously, but they are, like, inevitably going to be blighted because they're calling blighted creatures, you know? The Inquisition, they use Inquisition music in Vows and Vengeance. Yeah. They use a lot of music. It's good. Inquisition had 14 dragons? Oh, yeah, then I'm wrong then. Sorry. High dragons are always females. Yeah, high dragons are always females. It's just the Vows and Vengeance, I think, like, the people who wrote that just wanted to give Tosh like an interesting like factoid that can like demonstrate that they're a expert on dragons, but they're like, oh, so this expert on dragon knows the difference between like a male and a female dragon, you know. Like I don't think that's actual like retcon or whatever. Origin established that dragons exhibit yeah I know, I agree. Haikyuu Warrior, I'm just saying that like I think the series like maybe flubbed a bit and didn't really like establish it that well. Oh, no. So I mean, Vows and Vengeance didn't like, wasn't overseen by some of the writers at BioWare and kind of just like slid past that. I don't think it's too much of a big difference. I don't think it's like retcon or whatever. Our archdemons are blighted old god dragons. The old god dragons sing a song while they're asleep. Wake up the archdemons when. I mean, yeah, obviously Fade World, but like, no, like I imagine what happened was Gillenon like got a blighted dragon, like got a dragon, blighted it, and then like turned into a blighted dragon, right? Like that's it, right? Hello, Virginia Murr, nice to see you. Epler came out and said outside writers took on Vengeance, not lore experts, and if there are any differences, it's in lore from the podcast. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that makes sense to me, Virginia. Like, it does suck that they didn't like have someone to like quickly overview it. But like it's fine, and it's minor at best. You know, like the whole Hardy saying like praise the stone, like that's a minor thing. You know, same with the female dragon comment. It's a minor thing. It's not that big. Approva says because archdemons is old god tainted by Lightman, this one created the dragon in their form. I mean, I guess. Old god dragons seem to be more intelligent than regular dragons. They tricked Corypheus and his bros to go to the fate. I mean, like, okay, Haikyuu Warrior, I'm not saying you're wrong, but, like, I think there's some implications with that, right? That, like, was it actually the old gods who did that, or was it, like, someone else, like the Evanurs, or another, like, being pulling the strings? You know, I'm not saying the old gods don't actually exist, I'm just saying that, like, it could be complicated. Alma says, male dragons are actually drakes. I mean, I know that, Alma. Virginia, yeah, Archdemon has old god souls in, yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean, it makes sense if like if the archdemons were made by the elven gods. But like, I don't think like Gillenon is like making a new archdemon every single time, you know. Like that would be a bit crazy, you know. It's not not possible, right? It's perfectly possible. I'm just like saying, be a bit odd. And how many old gods were in total? And an archdemon is vanquished, so they just re-inhabit. Is how many old gods were in total, and if an archdemon is vanquished, do they just re-inhabit a blighted dragon to become an archdemon again? Or what? So, okay, when an archdemon is killed, right, by a non-Grey Warden, its soul will travel to the nearest blighted source. It could be a dark swan, it could be a blighted wolf, it could be anything, right? It could be even a blighted dragon, if that is possible. But dragons are naturally resistant to the blight, as we found out in like Inquisition, you know. So yeah. Vows and Vengeance wasn't written by Fire Team, yes. Yeah. No, I agree, Red Jess. Yeah, there are two old gods left. Yeah, Gilly calls the archdemon and children. I mean, that would make sense, Virginia. Man, Gillenane is shaping up to be such a cool villain, but I wonder if someone even worse since she's so. I mean, we have heard literally nothing about Elgar'nan, right? And Elgar'nan has like, in mythology, not like in a literal sense, but like in a mythological sense, like fucking body slam the sun, you know, which is very funny, you know. I hope Rook is as cool as the Inquisitor. Yeah, I mean, I hope Rook is also great, and also, hey, Safi, the Elgar'nan. Yeah, I'm worried about Elgar'nan. Like, Gillenane seems like a very like front-facing villain, but Elgar'nan might be a bit more scheming. But I'm not sure. Didn't Blackwall and Solus talk about it? Yeah, Blackwall and Solus did talk about like what would happen if an archdemon, like if all the archdemons died, you know. But yeah. IQ. I mean, yeah, right. But like, I think since we have the Elven gods come out, right? At least Gillenane and Elgar'nan. I'm not necessarily sure if that means like all the other Elven gods that were trapped are dead or not, but I don't know. That she feels rather stereotypical. Fade World says the problem I have with Gillenane is that she feels stereotypically villainous. I guess I expected the ancient Elven to be very. I mean, I don't. Like, okay, I don't know. What I expected from the Elven gods were that they were like people who were high and mighty on themselves, right? That when Solus talks about them, he's not entirely correct, but he's not entirely wrong, you know. Solus like has something on like the Elven gods were up their own, you know, and were like constructing themselves as caricatures, right? So I think Gillenane being this very like stereotypical like villainess is like certainly fine, you know. It makes sense, you know. He's like Zeus. Yeah. I think Elgar'nan being like sort of Zeus parallel was interesting. Elgar'nan is probably gonna be crazy, and bet that's why he hasn't revealed. I mean, I don't know. This is a personal theory of mine, and I don't mind if I'm wrong, right? But I think Elgar'nan, when we see him, he's gonna be like perfectly sane, you know, like, or sane as someone in his position could be. You know, he's not crazy, he's not like insane. He's like, man, dude, that was a long time in prison. I guess I'm gonna go out and just like do stuff again. Yeah. Approver, you are right. Like, Solus could literally be like coming in from the steel with a steel chair and like knocking us down, okay? Like beating us up and saying like, "Hey, Rook, thanks for dealing with him, okay? I wasn't actually dead the entire time, you know. Let me just like become a real person again. Oh, hey, now I'm gonna tear the veil down again. Thanks for dealing with that thing for me, like, you know." Rook gives Hawks vibes, so I'm sure they'll be cool. Yeah, I think so. 2 parts. From the Oni ritual. Yeah, maybe, yeah, Haiku, or maybe the others are still trapped. Not sure. Gillen was portrayed as evil and egocentric for a long time. Yeah, so I'm also not surprised, Bards. Maybe the dragons are the 2 old gods left. I mean, again, blighted dragons. And again, these are Grey Warrens, right? If the Grey Warrens like call them blighted dragons and not archdemons, I think that's a very specific thing, you know. Solus is too salty. I mean, yeah. We don't know about Gillenane yet. You know, she's multifaceted. Her legends, though. True, there's some. Yeah, I mean, we don't know Gillenane personally, right? Like, but from what we know about Solus and like Inquisition and the overall lore, it does seem like she may be like that, you know. I understand, but okay. Solus blames Rook for messing up the ritual, but I think he was just moving them to. Yeah. Haiku, or he was just moving them to another prison and then breaking the veil, right? Anyways, this has been going on too long. We need to continue this. I do enjoy these chats though. Don't misinterpret that. I do enjoy it. Also, I love these little contraptions. Okay, yeah, we'll just have ballistas like this.
Draw the dragon out into the open, then attack.
Hey Tosh.
Just you and me now.
Everyone, get ready.
I'm I'm very curious about the ocean depths horror stuff. They even had a writer for Sunless. Really, Sunless Sea was working. Oh my gosh, that is a cool thing.
Ready!
Wardens! Ready,
Ooh, I love how he looks. Okay.
ballistas!
Ready the ballistas.
Wait for it.
I mean, Haikyuu War, I'm not sure if it is like Father Pilgrim's like horn, but like I do like the illusion. I do like that. This is only there for show. Players still have to. Isn't that the truth, Vigil? You know, isn't that the truth? Breaches happened, but Orb gone. Solus needed us. Do you think he would have helped the Inquisitor if he had the Orb? Breach happens, but the Orb gone. Solus needed. I'm not sure what you mean, improving. If you are trying to say that like, hey, we are like Solus got the orb, like would he ask the Inquisitor for help? I don't think so. Just yeah, the nobody, no, so hello, no, the nobody. Like hearing someone just like shout the Wardens, you know, it's like, oh, it's like the same scene with Alistair in Dragon Age Origins when it says like, this is for Ferelden, for the Grey Wardens, and then just they all charge, you know, it's so cool. Oh, then I get what you mean, Haikyuu Warrior. Hello, Stuffed Dodo. I would love to watch this live, but I want to stay relatively... No, it's cool, Stuffed Dodo. I hope you enjoy your day, okay?
Come on. Come on.
Miss! Bro, could you miss?
Hit the wings! Force her to land! Second detachment! Flank on the walls! Let's go!
Oh my god. Chorus, the ice talon. The ice talon. Okay. And this is a blighted dragon. Okay, that's cool. But it looks like it has, that's interesting. Looks like a cool fight though, I love it. Sorry for my bad English. I mean, won't he destroy the Veil instead of helping us, instead of helping his mess he caused the breach? Oh, no. Yeah, I think Solus would literally just, like, destroy the Veil at that point, you know? Because, like, the Veil's gonna go down anyhow, and, like, he might as well... Because, like, the Veil was going to, like, cause a lot of issues for everyone, right? So, I agree. Progressing. It looks kind of cute. I mean, yeah, he does... The chorus does look a bit kind of cute, you know? He has that kind of, like, charm to it. Archdemon from earlier, Weishout footage looks way bigger than the Spider Dragon. Yeah, that's another big difference, right? I don't think this is an Archdemon, because if this was an Archdemon and the other Archdemon was there, I think they would be very different sizes, you know? Which I think a size is a huge factor. So we got fire and ice. Will we have more elements? Yeah. We'll have earth and air. Gotta say, I like this. Yup, Archdemon's are much bigger than regular blind dragons. Yeah. So I think this is, which I am happy about, because like, I'm happy because my one like hope, my one dream is that like we have one Archdemon left to the barrel, right? One Archdemon just there, and then when in the Lost Dragon Age, the game, absolute Lost Dragon Age game, we are like finish closing the loop, which is like we start with a blight and then we're ending with a blight. You know, that would be like really amazing for me. Red Liam is blighted. Yeah. That it doesn't always mean Darkspawn? Yeah, I guess that's true, Approver. I guess that's true. A mage, though, it could be a rogue 1000 cuts, yeah. The dragon looks like it has rabies. Love how the blight is corrupting the dragon and makes them look sick. Yeah, man, like, the lovely spot here. We can see these little pusses over here, right? Because in Inquisition, we learned that the dragons, like, grow cysts on themselves to, like, store the blight and, like, not get themselves affected, which is good. Tentacles from the chin. A blight pustules U and EA. Yeah. Only archdemons do the calling. Yeah. And Corypheus, yeah. To your point on Elganon, his voice on the Thetis trailer sounded like normal and still. And he's, yeah, I mean, yeah, literally. Like, and also hello L. Like, literally L. Like, he looked like just a normal dude standing there, and Gillenon was like this, like, weird eldritch horror, you know? And from what we've heard about his voice, he just sounds like a normal dude, you know? Can you imagine living in Thetis right now, having to deal with the second blight in less than 25 years? I mean, yeah. Must be terrible, you know? But hey, it is better though, because like, recruitment for the Warrens always goes up after a blight, you know? I have no evidence for that, I just think so. Beta Dragon, he has a good beard. I love the design. I love this design as well, you know? Like, just the idea of this dragon is just so executed so well, you know? He's supposed to be a blighted dragon fused with, like, blue lyrium and stuff, and you can see everything. Like, the dragon's, like, biologically trying to, like, fill its glands and like, cysts just to get rid of it, but, like, no, it's not. And oh, man, and we can see all the... Oh, this is a wonderfully designed boss. And dragon. I wonder what difficulty they're playing on, right? Because, like, this does seem like it is taking a bit. Reminds me of Last of Us infected beans. I mean, yeah, kind of. I can see it, but I don't think there's much of a connection. Oh, hello, Susan Collins. How are you? I love the look of the designs in the game. The dragons look... Oh, yeah, the dragons do look amazing, huh? Also, his tail is ripped. Oh, his tail is ripped. Oh, that's sad. I feel bad for him. Glad they turned off the UI in this battle. Too many people were worried about that. I mean, yeah, right. I don't like, here's the thing. I'm a guy who just puts the UI on because I like it, you know? It just makes it a lot more easier to understand for me. But it's good that we can turn it off. Easy 10 minutes, normal. Wait, easy 10 minutes, normal 20 minutes, hard 40 minutes maybe. I mean, yeah, right. The mage moving while attacking is the best thing for me. Yeah, man, dude. Like, one of the weird things for real time with pause combat systems is that a lot of the time when you're just battling, you're just like standing somewhere and just hitting, right? Not a lot of movement or reactions when you're, you know, playing as a when you're in real time with pause combat. It's not saying it's bad, but like, there's a missing fluidity and movement within those games. You know, it's not bad, but like, it's definitely cool to just see this mage character, like, not only the amount of movement they have, but also just like, I don't know, cool. One problem with combat system is that the companions are invincible. Even Mass Effect squads go down. Do they? I wasn't aware that our companions were just immortal. It does suck that they're just immortal, you know? There is like some cool aspects of combat if your companions go down and you're the only one left, you know? It's like, holy shit, what do I do now? Remember when they cry Origins combat, where all you do is point and click? The console version was just a terrible experience and lacked certain features. I mean, yeah, right. Like, Origins was definitely built for a PC, you know, and anything else was just like, was just not good, you know. It just wasn't good. I don't think Origins combat is bad, but like, it's definitely for a specific crowd. And like, I'm gonna say, like, I am part of that kind of crowd. I like real time with pause combat system. Are the companions actually immortal? Or have we just... I'm not... Well, from what, like, nobody said, like, apparently they are. Which, I mean, I guess, you know. Rational Taylor says, has it been confirmed the companions are invincible? Yeah, I'm not sure if it's confirmed. But, like, you know, yeah. I love all the movement. Yeah, I like the movement in this game too, as well, Susan. I played the DAO console version for the first time this summer, and I like the... Yeah, man. I imagine... It's a weird thing with Inquisition. Like, if you play Inquisition on a mouse and keyboard, it's not really that great. But if you play it on a controller, it's, like... It's designed for the controller, you know. I played the DAO console version for... Oh, wait, no. Geralt of Rivia. Hi, Geralt of Rivia. I liked your games and your books, you know. Your a great guy, you know. Hi, you know. Thanks for coming, you know. I feel honored. In my opinion, Origins combat is indeed bad. I mean, yeah, right. I think Origins combat is definitely for a certain type of person. Pretty sure BioWare has not confirmed that. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Lol. Oh. Oh man. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool movement there.
Second dragon!
Second dragon. Okay.
Press the attack! Bring that first one down!
No, after we softened it up. Oh, okay. Stopping right here for a moment. I'm upset the small number of active abilities would have liked 8 like Inquisition. Controller is not an excuse since... Yeah, no, I agree, Haikyuu Warrior. It does suck that we are limited to only 3. Yeah. I think my theory about that is not necessarily that BioWare limited because of that, but because of Anthem. They used Anthem's codebase, and Anthem only had 3 available ability slots. I think that's maybe why. Yeah, Dragon Age Inquisition is kind of weird on how it's just a third-person action game, but you have to press right mouse button to look around. Like what? I mean, yeah. No, yeah, Zoltan. Al the Uncommon Ice Dragon. Hi. Origins is 15 years old and so outdated. I mean, yeah, right. Like there have definitely been better real-time pause combat games since then. I agree, tactical is much more better to do in PC, while non-existent on consoles, and I don't know on a console lack of certain expressions. Weird coloring at some areas and very choppy. Really? Okay. Origins combat is definitely not as good as many. I mean, yeah, right. Like BioWare combat in general hasn't always been like the highlight. Like certainly, they've been good and they've been like fine, but like they haven't been like the highlight, you know, of their games. Bad combat without abilities is way more engaging. Without abilities, I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, wait. Base combat without abilities is way more engaging. I can see that, Haikyuu Warrior. My one commander, a second dragon has... Warren Commander, a second dragon has hit the White House. Depends on how you look at it. Origins did have a more results. I mean, yeah, right. Like, yeah, Vigil. Like, I think Origins combat is outdated in terms of like there have been better real-time with pause games than it, right? But it is still like an okay combat system, right? It's like just it's definitely not a combat system that most would play, you know. Yep, I recently wanna wait, hold on. Nobody ever played Dragon Age for the combat. Yeah, Ryan. I think I'm gonna miss the chance to switch into different classes on single playthrough. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure what you mean, Al. Yep, I recently 100%. Yeah, that doesn't sound great, Approva. Yeah, combat was good once you hit level 10, 20. Yeah, I mean, like, I think all the Dragon Age games get a bit better in combat-wise when you get higher levels, right? Because when you have more abilities, you can just do more things, you know? I still play Dragon Age Origins 2 and Inquisition, hundreds of replays each. They are all different, I love them all. No, I agree, Virginia. That nobody says, hot take, I think Dragon Age Inquisition out of all the 3 systems has the best combat. I wish Dragon Age Origins had its combat system, but I know I'm in the minority that. I don't agree with that, because I like Dragon Age, I like Dragon Age 2's combat system a lot more. Like, and I think I'm also the minority in that one. But I can see, like, Dragon Age Inquisition doesn't have a bad combat system. Oh, some people have definitely played Dragon Age for the... I mean, Fate World, I do agree that some people have played it. But I'm just... Okay, it's like... Some people can play Dark Souls for its story. But, like, we have to acknowledge that the game's strength does not lie within its storytelling. You know? Same with Dragon Age as well. Its strengths do not lie in its combat. You know? Some people have definitely played it for it. But we have to acknowledge the game's strength isn't there. Not saying it's bad, just, you know. Kind of sucks if we play a mage in one game, we're locked into the playstyle the whole. I mean, okay, I get that, but like, I don't know. I don't mind that too much, because like, I don't mind just being locked to one class, you know. because it makes sense lore-wise where you just lock to one class. It would be very weird if a rogue and warrior can just like shift in and out of being a mage. Same with a mage. I like Dragon Age combat, so I can agree there. Okay. I kind of enjoyed, I mean, yeah, the dungeons were a bit repetitive for DA2, but like, I don't know, I enjoyed it. Dragon Age combat gets good in Awakening. Isn't that true, Zeralton? I like Dragon Age 2 combat the most. I agree, Combi Fighter. I think he means that you could have your main character be an artificer, for example, then swap to an Iron Bull and play a Reaver without making... Oh, okay, I get you. Is that what you mean, Al? If that's what you mean, then no, I can agree. I can agree on that. Also, hi, Amia189. I don't know, Dragon Age 2 had the tactics of its origins, more fleshed out combos, and being a rogue was crazy. I had so many teleports, that was fun. Yeah, man, I loved Dragon Age 2 combat so much, dude. It was so much fun. I especially loved the Force Mage. I loved just like absolutely slamming people down, raising them up, tossing them all over the place, okay? It was a lot of fun. I hope not on console for... okay. I'll say rogue with daggers and Dragon Age 2. Badass. Yeah. Dark Souls doesn't have a good story, but has good lore. I agree, Geralt of Rivia, it has good lore. But like, my point in saying that wasn't to say, man, did you know that Dark Souls is like the worst video games franchise in existence? I was just simply saying that, hey, we all acknowledge that people play Dark Souls, and not only that, but Dark Souls' greatest strengths lies in its combat, not its like storytelling. You know, its storytelling is like important for its kind of game, but you know, Dragon Age has always been about world lore. Yeah, no, I agree, Susan. Man, it was so cool when Dragon Age 2 DLC came out a few months after the game, and they addressed practically all the criticism about the combat and such a drastic contrast. I mean, yeah, Zeralton, it's weird because like when you play the like Legacy and Mark of the Assassin, it's like, oh my gosh, this like feels a lot more cohesive, you know. But that happens with all expansions. Like when you pointed out with Awakening, like it is obviously true that like Awakening made the combat system a bit better because like, you know, it understood the faults and pitfalls of, you know, Awakening. I mean, of Origins. Force Mage was fun. Yeah, Force Mage was fun, Bars. No, I agree, Approva. Like, I think Dragon Age 2 had like overall like the best art style in the franchise, right? Like genuinely, all the everything looked so distinct, you know. I think my first playthrough was Force Mage. Hey, that's the great Barts. It was also my first playthrough. Well, seems odd that companions get gear in Veilguard, but don't have health. They didn't seem. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Anyways. Hi, Gillenan.
Gillenane.
Gillenane. Have I been saying this wrong this whole time? Also, sorry, let's just... This armor, dude. Oh. This armor, dude. The Griffin helm. The protruding collar. This just looks like so good, dude.
Consume their flesh!
Oh my gosh, dude. Let's just, like, admire Gillenane's design there. Like, look at the tentacles writhing, like, going all over her helm there, you know? And the fact that her face is masked, like, that implies so much, dude. You know, it's like, what is under that mask, you know? Is it more just, like, eldritch horror? Is it actually, like, a normal face, but, like, weirdly contrasted with her body? And, like, does she actually have legs, you know? Like, look at this. These don't look like legs. They look like more tentacles, you know? And especially, like, the elongated arms, you know? Like, look at these elongated arms, dude. It is... Oh, now this is like some peak design over here, you know? Oh, sorry. Oh boy, my nose was giving me issues. Anyways, Susan Collins. Yeah, the wards do look cool. It takes me ages to adjust the new pronunciation of Gillenan. But I mean, hey, I'm gonna still pronounce it the way I pronounce her, okay? They can't take that. Bio can take a lot of things from me, but they can't take that. Okay. One thing I hope is the helmets are actually in the bloody cutscenes. The Inquisitor's helmets, loved it. I mean, yeah, right. I do hope they have that as well, because like it is weird in Origins 2 and Inquisition when you're in combat and then like quickly cinematic, take your helmets off, and then quickly put it back on. Man, Dragon Age 2 was so expressive and unique. The races, the locations, how they repurpose stuff from DA. Yeah, man, I agree. Zeratalon. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Yeah, it reminds me so much of Dragon Age Origins cover. Yeah, no, I agree, Approva. Lysandra from... Don't you come in here with that fucking nonsense, Virgil, okay? We're not a League of Legends channel, okay? We're a Dragon Age channel, okay? It looks like her hips are someone's shoulders. Hey, it could just be wide bursting hips, okay? How do you think she makes all those monsters, okay? Rashal says, I actually do think that for the most part, they've actually done a really good job in character design. Yo, the character design in this game is like unreal, Rashal. It's like amazing. Maybe there's something like the architect face under her mask. Oh yeah, like that's what I'm thinking, Like the architect like has a weird like his eyes over here and another eyes over there. So freaky. She's so dark and horrible. Anyone saying, "Yeah, man, this is like an amazing design," An amazing dark fantasy design. I'll definitely play as a champion, Grey Warden, and in Nightmare. Hey, Geralt Rivia, you, unlike most people, okay, have deserved a bit of rest, okay? Gilly arising from the... Yeah, man. Oh, that was so good, dude. And just like, she just appears. Oh, yeah. Puddle of blood. She just like coalesces and comes out. Like, yeah, sure, Gilly. Yeah, sure. Sure, man. So she's a broodmother. That's true, Zontan. She's just a broodmother, okay? Why do you think she has those wide hips? Anya says, does anyone know if the pop-up HUD for using abilities is able to be turned off completely? Would much rather you just use button prompts without having to the giant oval in the middle screen. I think the giant oval in the middle screen will be there regardless. But again, I'm not sure. I don't know for sure. You're gonna have to ask someone else. Same, I'm accustomed to saying non instead of nane, y'all. Gillen non, not Gillen nane. The statues are... Oh yeah, that's something I noticed a lot. I wanted to share this because I guess I could make a video about it, but I wanted to share this with someone else. Male naked. Origins. Darkspawn. I'm not necessarily sure. You make... Because I remember just some of the environmental design in Origins. They have these like crescent like shapes all over their architecture. Oh gosh darn it, dude. Darkspawn area. Where do I find this? Deep Roads, maybe? Darkspawn Deep Roads. The Broodmother fight. Where is it? Oh, I can't find it. But the basic idea is that like you see the shape that Gillenon has on her head. Like this was a prominent design feature throughout all of Dragon Age Origins, like Darkspawn areas. Throughout all of it, it had that sort of like idea of either a flipped crescent moon or like a downward crescent moon. That's a really good point, Virginia. Watching Grey Wardens do battle, oh, it does give me chills as well, Lewis Washington. Beloved Zombie, Gil's voice gives me chills. Yeah, I agree, Beloved Zombie. Cool design. It's a cool design. And holy shit, look at this. She has another, oh my gosh, she has 4 arms. 4 arms. Gillen is equal Echidna Mother Monsters. Oh, that is true. Oh, that's a good point, Virginia. The architect never finished my new lodging. I'm gonna sue and scam him for what he's... Yeah, man, the architect, man. Yeah, the idea that anyone would look at this and think this is dark. Yo, this is so dark, dude. Like, man, it's amazing fantasy design. Honestly, kind of chuckled when the warden's when she waxed the... Yeah, right, she just doesn't care. Darkspawn have come like a locust from the ground and then give. Yeah. No wonder rooks stay in the fate. Yeah. Mathras statue looks like Elgranon. Mathras statue looks like Elgranon? Mathrath. I have no idea how to spell. That's not how you spell Mathrath. Mathrath. Oh, it's math, not math. There you go, Mathras monuments. Oh, but yeah. Okay. Where is it? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Oh, I get yep. I get what you mean from yep. I agree. Okay. Our designs of the Gillinan was supposed to be one of the Archdemon designs, but it replaced dragon, so it's cool. Yeah, that is cool that they repurposed that. It also makes sense. They hung King Kaelin on an Elgranon makeshift statue. King Kaelin death. There he is in his naked glory. Oh yeah, man. I can see. Yeah. I see. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. They're in a cutscene. There is a cut in this cutscene. I think she actually tears the warden's limbs off. We're gonna have to see that. She looks so cool. Yeah, she really does. I thought the same, but yeah. The arms at hips freak me out. It kind of does, But hey, Gillinan, stay slaying. And also, hello to T-Do-S. Virgil, disarming Gillinan. None. I hope you have a conversation. I would love to just have the classic BioWare dialogue wheel, where we just have 50 million options just to ask questions. Where is it? No, not that. Where's the investigate option? Damn it. Something like this. We just have a array of options just to ask Gillinan, okay? That would be cool. Babergola has 2 sets of arms, and I'm so stoked to learn about why. Or I can only hope we learn about why. It's given broodmothers, and it's also... Yeah, no, I agree. It really does, Red Jess. The Grey Warden is going to be ripped apart, reread. Yeah. Oh man, it's gonna suck, I've seen this trailer. I've decided to play a Warden. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna play. I want to play a Warden, because I'm a basic guy, but I don't know. I don't know who I'm gonna play as. All of them look so good. I think I'm legitimately gonna have to play each playthrough is a dab 6 times, just to go through it. Man, it's gonna be tough. Do we know if crafting? I don't think Anima. I don't think there's crafting in Dragon Age Veilguard. If there is, then I'm not sure to what extent it's gonna be like Inquisition. But that's one of the good things about Inquisition that I thought they should have carried over, which is its crafting system. It was genuinely really good. Exactly. Yeah, the statues with a big crest. Yeah, this thing. You can see here, King Kaelin. This crest is very similar to Elgranon's crest. With the Darkspawn, start to put in extra decorations of Mathras statues. Get the. Yeah. Hi. Hey, Tito. I just wish the Canary looked more like Dragon Age 2, not really feeling the current look. I mean, same as well. I love Dragon Age 2's Canary so much, dude. The Aeroshock just looks so intimidating. I love him so much. Investigate, yeah, true, Zoltan. Maybe she is merged with other dead gods. Ooh, that would be some nice implications, okay? I'm not sure if that's true, Prova, but that is a good idea, I absolutely would love that to be true. I'm gonna play Warden and romance a Warden, and nobody can stop me in my Wardenception. Hey Barts, you based, I'm not gonna stand in the way of a based person. I was thinking rogue, but it looks so no stealth combat. I mean, yeah, I agree, Anima, but stealth combat in Dragon Age was really weird. Even in Origins, most stealth combat was just you getting the first strike in, and you couldn't really execute people from the dark. Weird. I'm playing Lord of Fortune Dwarf Rogue. That is, ooh, I love the idea of a Lord of Fortune, okay? You have this, like, stocky ass man, okay? Wide ass man, okay? And then you're just, like, wandering around, you know, with 2 daggers out. Why can't I make decisions? So I'm making 7 rooks. Yeah, why can't I make decisions? So I'm just making 7 rooks. Yeah, yeah. I'm totally one of the first kind of want to be a Canary one because yeah, I mean I'm not sure. I don't think that nobody I'm not yeah. I don't think there haven't been any like Canary Warrens. Maybe there have been, but just specifically just Ice Hounds and like the North because that's where they're possible and not really much in the South. Each faction, each class, every romance. I'll play class. So let me check something. Okay, good. Orpheus was a cheap imitation of the Evanurus, therefore. Yeah, man, actually, that is an interesting point, Virginia. Like, because after Dragon Age 2, they readjusted the designs for the emissaries. And they made them look like this, right? Like something like that. And then when you look at the architect, and then also Corypheus as well. If Chris gonna be here, yeah, like literally, we look at like the architect Corypheus, and they have a similar shape. But like when we look at Gillenon, and they also have a similar shape. You know, so good point. Oh, ouch! No, Dragon Age Origins Stealth was a joke. Yeah, Dragon Age Origins Stealth was a bit of a joke. There are a way to ask more questions in called more instead of investigate. Oh yeah. It is weird that they changed the terminology from investigate to more, but it's fine as long as it serves the same function. Then I'm okay with it. I'm going basic for my first playthrough. Grey 1 into elf, but 7 rooks. I'm gonna have each one a faction. Yeah, I think so as well. Though I think I may be like very lazy and maybe not lazy, but just like very basic. Of like, yeah, I'm gonna be a Canary woman 7 times, like 6 times. You know, why not? I'm playing the shortest dwarf possible. I want my cutscenes to look dumb. You are playing the shortest man ever, okay? Gillenon, she's trying to kill you, okay? But she can't see you because you're so damn short, you know? She's straining her neck just to see you. Do you think BioWare can do stealth right? Neither Mass Effect. I think BioWare can approve. I think BioWare can do stealth right, but like with most stealth in games, like they're not gonna be good because you need to have a game based around stealth. Stealth can be a component, but like stealth can never be like a big factor of it. You know, like it's hard to do stealth in games. I wonder if Trials will make a return. Yeah, I wonder. Nothing wrong with being a Canary woman. Yeah, man. Same, Geralt. I agree. Gillian looks like that because she wanted to grow taller than an elf. Yo, Gillian's biggest crime was wanting to reach the top shelf, okay? And Solus hated her for that. Hated for her for that. She hated, not she, he. Ugh. Elper said Gillian is 15 feet. Oh my gosh, 15 feet? Man, dude. Why can't I be that tall, BioWare? I wonder how tall you can make your dwarf. I would love the tallest dwarf in the world, okay? I'd love them to just, like, look eye to eye to Tosh, okay? And like, and be so weird, because, like, not only would they be tall, they would be very wide as well, you know? Hello, GK. What bothers me, that everything seems to be about Solus, Dragon Age lore is vast so much. Okay, like, GK, I can understand, like, not liking the fact that Solus is very centric, but, like, honestly, Solus is an important part of this, right? It's like complaining about, like, man, dude, why is everything about the Archdemon? Archdemon this, Archdemon that. Like, the game is about, you know, like, Solus, you know, and it has to involve Solus a lot. So I don't think it's bad, you know. Gilly just wanted to see how tall she can make her character. Yeah. And then she broke it, okay? And that's what Solus hated about her, you know? She broke the rules. Stealth is spooky. Stealth should allow you to take someone out without anyone noticing, but if you have like 15 minutes, you can really dispatch them. Yeah, Vigil, I can agree with that, but like then we have another issue, which is like, like stealth in games are fine, but like you have to, at least I think as a developer, like understand and accept the fact that like some of your players will literally just play the game in stealth and that's it, right? And especially because it's gonna make boss fights very complicated. You know, Elder Scrolls faces this issue in Skyrim quite a lot because how do you do boss fights when you stealth archer your entire way through? You know, it's a balance. Cold Dwarf must be menacing side. Yeah, it must be, you know. I love Solis' character and he serves as a vehicle to Masol's fan. So yeah. I have a feeling this battle is going to be a major game decision or whether we run from battle or stay and fight. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I imagine it's gonna be a big choice, you know. Solis is technically the maker. He said, of course. I don't think Solis is okay. Technically the IQ Warrior, you got out of that one, okay. You saying technically, okay, fine. I'll let that slide. Depends on how they'll tell the story, I guess. I mean, GK. If you are concerned with the story being a bit odd because you know, hey, Solis might focusing so much on Solis might reduce a lot of the other things. Like I can get that, but like I don't think it's gonna be like that. Stealth Archer harder one shot boss. Yeah. Also his master is Varric, so you know. Yeah, right. Like the only way you could really do stealth in Origins is if you have two rogues. You both go stealth. You initiate combat and then you stealth immediately afterwards. But for you to do that, you need like the maximum amount of stealth, and also you need like I think a high amount of dexterity or cunning, which is accomplishable. But like that only happens near the end of the game, and like at that point, it's like, my man, you have a lot better tools at your disposal. I just want to see you. Okay, Geralt of Rivia. I think punching the Grey Warden leader, the first Warden. I'm not sure there's going to be a lot of like consequence to that. I think there will be, but like you punching the guy just seems like, hey man, you want to punch him, you know? What do you think of the other elven gods will look like? Forget his / her name. Elgran, or do you mean other ones? I think. Okay, so like. Elven gods. That's not great. This one? Elven Pantheon. I don't. Want to find like a clear enough image. One that can at least I can like understand them inherently. That's not great. Anyways, we're going to defend him. I am not dealing with that. Okay, Elgran, we already know what he looks like. Mathal, we already know she looks like. Falandin. Okay, so I think Falandin, Dirthamin are gonna just look like normal elves, right? I think they're just gonna look like normal dudes. You know, maybe Dirthamin will have a lot more like of a Raven motif because that's who he is, and Falandin may have like more skulls in his design, but like I think it's fine. Andual, I think will have I think Andrul will be really like Red Lyrium corrupted from head to toe, you know. Will not look the same corrupted way that the Gillinan looks like, but she'll look very like, imagine a Red Templar, but just entirely made out of crystals, something like that. I have no idea how to pronounce this. Salias, the Hearthkeeper. I think she's just gonna look like yeah, like also just a normal elf, you know. June, the god of crafts, I think also just a normal elf. Fenharal, well, we already know what he looks like. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna look too weird. Andual may look a bit weird. Let me catch up with chat quickly. Kali made a video discovering Sol's past and learn about the evil elven gods. More don't look. I mean, yeah, right. But I don't think I'm gonna watch that video. I wish Rook could destroy the Warden Order. Maybe. I do hope they question him on technically being the maker. I mean, yeah, Lewis. It would be funny if Rook can say like, "Wait, aren't you technically the maker?" And then they're like, "I mean, Algernon." Oh wait, Will Smith. Yeah, Vigil. Algernon just gonna look Ashy with. He's not the maker in the literal sense, but his choice result in the current world. Yeah. That's why Haikyuu Warrior, when you said technically, I was like, okay, you got away with that, okay. Angelo is just Sarah. I like that theory, Vigil, but I'm not sure how true that is. It would be fun though. Exactly, you're gone, but you're not, and you have to press on that. Yeah, the origin of red lyrium is still kind of a mystery, though. I mean, we know how it works, but it's not all. I hope they'll explain. Yeah, I do hope they'll explain how red lyrium works, because red lyrium is like blighted lyrium, you know. So it's like, okay, it's blighted lyrium. How did that happen? You know, was it like an elven god thing? Was it the Titans, like one of the Titans just like went rogue or tapped into the void or something? We're gonna have a civil war with the first Warrant versus our allied Warrant. Maybe. Angela was one of the ones who corrupted by the Abyss, wasn't she? Yeah, Geralt of Rivia, she was. Susan Collins says, I wonder if the elven gods created red lyrium. I'm not sure. I think the elven gods maybe were the first ones to discover like blight from the void and stuff, but I'm not sure if they created red lyrium. You know, I'm not sure. It could be. I'm not saying they can't. I'm just saying like I don't think they have. Yeah, Bart, I mean, that does make sense, like, the way Solace talked to Sarah, you know? But I'm not sure if that was, like, Sarah, I'm not sure that was Solace being more like, hey, we're both elves, okay? We should be both, like, elfy elves, you know? I think Bio devs said that they wanted to keep things a mystery. They mentioned the fate of Star being addressed in Veilguard, but... Yeah, I mean, yeah. If only someone could purify red lyrium to make white lyrium, which then... Hey Vigil, you know, if that is true, okay, you have the predictive powers of a saint, you know. Dragon Age Origins already established human and elves had alliance of, and Elvenage. Yeah. Okay. Let's continue.
Gillenane.
Let's see a ripper of someone.
Consume their flesh, shatter their bones.
Okay, wait, so like the darkspawn just like come from okay.
Consume their flesh, shatter their
Oh, okay, so that's interesting. Okay, that's a way for them to like go aside the broodmother question. Like she's not using broodmothers, she's just like creating them from like blight goop. See that hit, dude? Oh my gosh. Holy shit, the man's dead. Fuck. Yep, like Locust? Y'all like Locust. Do you think Solace Romance will play a role in ending Solace story? Like, okay, the Nobody. I don't think being a Solace Mancer is going to lead to a different ending. But I do think it'll make the ending feel different. You know, it won't actually have a different effect. It'll just feel different. That's at least my opinion of it. Yeah, as part of CC, you definitely see it make a difference. Okay. I hope they'll different. Yeah, GK. I do hope they also like delve into more of the connection between the elven gods and the old gods, right? Because like I can imagine you can just ask Solace like, what is the deal? Why does like Gillenane, I guess, have, you know, what does Gillenane have an archdemon? Is there connection? And then Solace says something like, oh, maybe they do, I don't know. Yeah, that's cool, Virginia. They're coming out from blight bottles, yeah. When you said about purifying lyrium, a vision of Irving saying Jarwin, gotta cook. We got to cook. Jarwin. Blight teleport, yeah. The people complaining about the game not being grim. I mean, yeah, man, I don't know. Darkspawn coming from the ground from blood pools just sounds very dark to me. But you know what? What do I know? Solace Mancers are expected to a tragic finale. I mean, why wouldn't they, Fade World? Like I do get why some of the Bio developers don't really want to bring back some other characters because they want to make it tragic, you know? Because like that makes it a lot more meaningful in some ways. But anyways, I agree, Virginia. Also, notice how these darkspawn are cartoonish and not. Look how cartoonish they are. Okay, I love my very cartoony design of sunken skull, red eyes, veins coming out from every orifice, you know. And I love the skeletal appearance. I love my cartoony appearance. I agree. I would love to see a Broodmother with Veilguard graphics, but I think yeah, I mean, I would love to see like another Broodmother, but like in a, you know, obviously in its appropriate context, because I think it would be cool. Why would bring the pain? It's peak buyer. It's peak buyer, you know. I remember a silly comment on some other video, the hair physics and visuals for Solace. That's true, Vigil. Plus, I don't think Varric is safe. I will be. Yeah, I hope Varric is fine though. They look like witchers who had a bit too much. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, some. Also, hi, the third JP. How are you? Seeing the Darkspawn look goofy after the previews, and I don't get it. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I think they look good. Really not a fan of Soda's romance favoritism of other characters. His fans are getting. Okay, like, I get, like, thinking Solace fans are a bit annoying. Okay, is it a bit annoying that they like Solace so much? Maybe, you know, but like, whatever, right? Like, they like him, they like him. I don't think, like, what's happening in Dav is like Solace favoritism, you know. Gillinan is a Broodmother. I mean, yeah, in a, I get that. Yeah, Virginia. Hi, not love seeing your content. Oh, thank you, there, the third JP. I enjoy. I like the fact like people are you know, coming in chatting, because I love it. I love chatting with people. Nothing happens to Varric. Yeah, man, dude. Same Geralt Rivia. I hope nothing happens to Varric. Brood grandmother, not brood mother. Yeah. I heard somewhere the Varric is okay, but he is hurt and is healing. Cannot remember. You know what would be very funny is if Bioware has Varric get knocked out. He's unconscious for like a majority of the game, and we just see his body there, and he's just like chest hair exposed. He's just lying there, and he's just like, It'd be very funny. Have there been complaints about Morgan romance? Yeah, man. Daryl Talon, like, people will say like Solace favoritism. My man, you do realize like Morgan is like one of the Bioware's favorites, you know. I think a lot of people are fine with that because they're okay with it, you know. Exactly, the complaint on MK1 having female Skeletor and Synax, even though it's completely different person Skeletor. I mean, yeah, right. I agree, Approva. That's based, Al, okay? Ordering as much Varric X the Hawk fanfic is just brilliant, dude. Did they skip all motivist? Yeah. But Morgan isn't even getting romance content in this game. Al, I get it, but like the point is that like Morgan gets a lot of favoritism from the developers, and it's just true, okay? They didn't have to make Morgan such a central character, you know? They didn't have to do that, but they did. Obviously, there's a reason for it, and it's a good reason. But same for Solus. Solus is getting a lot of attention because there's a lot of good reasons for him to get attention. I like the old Darkspawn designs better because they looked corrupted people. They're using weapons and Awakening even talk now. Susan Webcam branded? I mean, I like the old designs as well. I just don't think the newer designs are bad, you know? Also, didn't John say the general story of Veilguard didn't change that much over the 10 years development, so Solus was always... I mean, yeah, right. Solus was always going to be a big part, regardless of it, right? I don't, like, my idea after Trespasser, right, it was like Solus was going to be a big threat, and then we're going to deal with the consequences of his actions, right? We're going to probably fight the Elven Gods, but he's still going to be a threat, you know? Morgan is the Liara of Dragon Age. Yeah, that's true. And zombies are fine as enemies, but I thought the old designs... I mean, yeah, no, I agree, Susan. I'm not saying it's bad. It's because, I mean, that nobody, you make a very valid point, okay? Claudia back is just awesome, okay? I can understand that. We don't know if we're getting romance content. No, Zelton, I get it, but like, I'm just saying, like, Morgan is such a huge part of Dragon Age, like, mythos at this point, okay? They didn't really have to do that. You know, there was a reason why they did it, a good reason, but they didn't have to do that. Gina Italian. I mean, yeah, right. That too. Well, Morgan has been game. Yeah. I agree. Morgan wasn't in DA2. Yeah, obviously Morgan wasn't in DA2, okay, but like she played a huge part in Inquisition. You know, she didn't have to do that. Didn't have to do that. Solas was said to be a big part of Dav from the end of the Inquisition, but got solidified in Trespasser. There wasn't any way to get around that, okay? Like what? Like so many people would be very disappointed, and rightly so. They're like, hey, Solas, the guy that was like the setup as a big villain, no, he's just not the villain anymore. What? Like that was the complaint a lot of people had with Ghost Solas, that he wasn't going to be present in the game anymore. But obviously that's not the case. I think the ghoul and ogres look odd. Yeah, I mean, okay, I think the ghouls look cool. I don't think the Hurlocks look fine. I don't like the ogres too much. Yeah, I agree, Approva. Morgan is the Alara of ME, the Sylvanas of Warcraft, the Kerrigan of StarCraft. I mean, that's not untrue. Glory Back is fantastic. She is fantastic. Liliana is Liara of Dragon Age, not Morgan. I mean, I guess. Actually, Al, why can't both of them be? You know, their own unique design. Yeah, I agree. Approva. Hello, Bio Mist Forest. I'm just worried about the story is going to be streamlined to not have many world-defining choices anymore. I mean, from what we've learned, it's going to have a lot of world-defining choices. I'm not going to spoil it, but like, there are going to be a lot. Really, Virginia, that's interesting. Ironically, Harding... I can't get over the fact that Harding is actually voiced by Liara's voice actor. It's so funny, and I can't tell the difference. It's so funny. Check out Dragon Age Origins Ogre concept art. There's lots... Really? I guess we might not. Dragon Age Origins Ogre concept. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I see that. You make a good point, Approva. I'm a huge fan of Morgan Solis, so I guess I should feel very lucky. Yeah, Tiadia. Bioware specifically wanted to appeal to you, okay? Congratulations. Do they think they'll have a Witcher 3 moment, like how... I think so, right? That's what John Epler implied, you know? That like, hey, we're going to have, like, a Quartet 2 style. But it wasn't confirmed, like, explicitly. But that was implied. The choices in the game, no, Virginia. Like from everything I heard, like the choices in Veilguard are gonna be very painful to make. Epler said a lot about reactivity. I think there will be a lot of choice and consequence stuff, but not many. Yeah, which it's a give and take, you know. I do like the fact that they want more reactivity within Dragon Age Veilguard itself, at the sacrifice, like obviously at the expense of like previous games choices. But like, yeah, I hope they can pull it off though. I'm not surprised if Morgan shows up in Act 1 because they said, oh, we will recruit by Act 1. Yeah, which is interesting. It's obviously... I think I'm very surprised just like how quickly we're gonna recruit the companions in Dav. Like I'm like obviously it took a while. It was quick like in other games as well, but like I don't know, man. It feels like we're going really fast with that. I love how the characters in Dragon Age and Mass Effect are sometimes voiced by the same people. It does make me giddy as well, you know, because I'm like, whoa, holy shit. And here's the thing, right? I like Liara's like voice a lot, but I do prefer Harding's voice a lot more. The world feels smaller already with no southern chantry presence in countries like Antiva being occupied by Picari. The different divine choices should factor in some way. I mean, I do agree it should factor in some way, right? I don't disagree, you know. I just think like what Bioware is trying to do is like fine, you know. I get the feeling that there will be a lot of repetitivity in Veilguard, you know, the choices. Yeah, no, I agree, Susan. Biomist says, oh, do you know how the world before that was treated? I'm just curious how they discuss certain topics like Herofil and Hog. I mean, yo, I don't know. I'm curious on how they'll discuss it. We plan ones. I think we'll go Tosh. Geralt of Rivia, based man. I'm also gonna go Tosh, or Balara, or Nev, or Harding. I don't know. I'm gonna have to play the game and find out. I'm hoping they go down the Kotor 2 route and the Witcher 3 route. I'm really interested in evolution of the world state mechanic. Yeah, same the third JP. I'm interested in it. You know, I think the Dragon Age Keep style like world state thing is my favorite kind of mechanic of it, because it's just so simple, easy, and you can do it right there and then. You don't have to be concerned of like, oh, when is it gonna happen? What's not gonna happen? You know. Oh, that's interesting. DDS. I didn't know that. Sounds good. I wonder if you can. Okay. So here's the thing, Zoltan. I think you're gonna be forced to recruit your companions. I think so, right? BioWare has like gone on the sort of trend where it's very hard not to recruit companions, and it's very hard to get rid of them. Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? I think it is a good thing overall, but it can be a bad thing for some people. Yeah, Harding has better voice directing. I'm not necessarily sure if it's better voice directing for me, Bio. I think it's just I like them better. You know? Yep, the Inquisitor voice actors played. Yo, that's so true, Approver. Like, I was so surprised by that. It's especially Trainer. It's like, wow, you voiced characters I know. Tosh Supremacy. Hello, Angia, and that's true. Tosh Supremacy indeed. Also, Samara voice actor is the mother of Billy. Really? Dragon Age Keep equals Mass Effect save editor. Okay, hi Q Warrior. I'm gonna blow your fucking mind. Okay. Fuck, I have to sign in. I'm not signing in. I'm not signing in. Anyways, there's already a Dragon Age Mass Effect version of Dragon Age Keep. It's called Mass Effect Archives. And it's basically just like Dragon Age Keep, but Mass Effect. It includes all the Mass Effect games, and it also includes Andromeda. Pretty cool. I need to be in the game before I can decide romance. I say this as a straight man. All 7 candidates can get it. I mean, that's true, Tiria. That is true. I'm absolutely romancing Lucanus because I love Lucanus' smirk. Sorry, I love his smirk like so much, dude. Like, oh man, I need to show this off because I absolutely adore his smirk. To no end. Where is it? Where is it? Oh man, where's the smirk? There you are, my boy. This fucking guy, dude. He's like, I love him. Amazing. Fate World going Emmerich. Good choice. So I'm not against the game, but I'm definitely less hyped after learning. I mean, Bio Mist, I do agree. It does suck that we're gonna have like not gonna have choices from our previous games carry over. It does suck. I agree. Buyer said if you don't recruit them all, and then Thetis is fucked. It seems. Oh, okay. It's like Mass Effect. Okay, well that's fine though. That's fine. I mean, one thing that I like a lot, and especially Mark Darrow said as well, that I like a lot is non-standard game overs, right? Which is basically like you have a game over screen, but not in a standard way, right? So like Mass Effect 2, you could go to the Omega 4 relay and just like immediately go there, but you'll die, right? So I like the idea that if we just don't recruit our companions, we just die automatically. It does suck that we can't finish the game otherwise, but like I do like that because it does. Your choice of not recruiting them had a direct impact from had a direct impact on the game. Or no, sorry, you saw the different path your choice could take, and that is good to me because then it shows like, hey, this is what you could have done, and this is what you actually should do. I think it's great. I'm not sure if I explained that well, but yeah. It's also wild that Zevron's voice actor is also one of the Inquisitors. Wait, really? On voice actor. Oh my gosh, dude. John Curry. An Inquisitor? Holy shit, I did not know this. I did not know this. Oh my gosh. Zevran is still with us, okay? In our hearts, okay? In our hearts. Oh my gosh. Yo, Zevran's still with us in our hearts, dudes. Never forget. Never forget. Hard for Harding. Yeah, that's true. Honestly, Leon is more like Liara and Morgan is more like Miranda. Oh, hello, Indiana Holmes. How are you? Pretty sure the first letters are... No, I mean, like, I do agree. Liliana is more like Liara and Morgan is more like Miranda. But I do think, like, Liliana and Morgan are, like, in a similar role to, like, Liara. But I'm also so glad Keep is gone. It was so buggy. I mean, yeah. Okay, my idea is, like, Dragon Age Keep was going to be into... Like, the best idea of Dragon Age Keep was it just integrated into Dragon Age or Inquisition, right? There was no muss, no fuss. You didn't have to go to a different website. It was just in Dragon Age Inquisition base, right? No way Archive is so useless to use. I mean, that's true, Approver. But, like, hey, it does exist. Yeah, I'm still very much guessing a good ending will be tough to get, very much like Mass Effect 2. Yeah. Which I think is good, you know. I like the fact that you have to work for it. The Harding, hardly anything matters in Andromeda. I mean, I kind of disagree, but like, I get what you mean. He was buggy for me. Yeah, Al. With metagaming, it's easy to forget some companions can even leave the party in Dragon Age Origins. Like, imagine not having 100 approval with everyone by the time you get them. Yeah, man, especially because, like, when you have Game of the Year edition, you literally have the Festive Day gifts. It's hard not to get 100 with them, you know? Davern is my romance, and you get a free... That is so true, Bio. That is so true. I'm romancing Davern because the man is probably the finest man I've ever seen. He's dashingly handsome. Yeah, man. Bio would not have to make Davern this fucking handsome, dude. Oh, man, dude. We get Elder Scrolls character. Come on, guys. We need to make sure this Elder Scrolls nonsense doesn't get reached top charts, okay? Like, holy shit, man. What is this guy, dude? There was this character in the Vows and Vengeance series, and he calls Davrin's shoulders. Oh no, sorry. Narcosa calls Davrin's shoulders, which is very funny to me, you know, because Dryden likes Davrin, and Narcosa is just like, hey, do you like the shoulders? You know, I'm like, oh yeah. I love Lucanus already. I love Lucanus as well. I love Lucanus's name. Basically, means Wolf of Death. Like a Warhammer name. Oh, that's true. It seemed to me that the three choices in the CC were because those choices don't influence the story, not that they were never mad. I mean, yeah, I get you, Montegermi Pierce. Sorry for mispronouncing your name. I get you. Did you see the edit of changing the guy's head size, especially the cannons with his down-sloping shoulders, pads, and the armors? Yeah. I have to applaud Bioware. They managed to make all the characters attractive. Yeah, I mean, well, okay. Geralt of Rivia, I think all the characters in the previous games were attractive as well. I just think they made really attractive characters in this one as well. I can't choose. I see who gels with. Yeah, same, Susan. I'll see who I gel with as well, and then choose a romance from there. Lucanus and Ferris need to hunt Bolin together. Both hunt mages and have fantastic smiles. That is so true, dude. That is so true. Look at this man. He's just like smile. He's having the time of his fucking life, dude. Like, look at this man. That is so true. That is so true. This game reminds me of Mass Effect 2. Yeah, Susan. I agree. Also, Cullen's voice actor did Andrews for Awakening. Sorry. One of my favorite banter lines in all of Dragon Age, in all the video games, is like Nathaniel saying, like, why are you looking at me? Hey, I'm fond of the hows. I'm also fond of the who's, the what's, and the whys. Very clever. How long did it take you to say that? To be honest, too long. It's like, Anders. I never knew they shared a voice. Yeah, same time. Oh, you mean Max of Archives approver. Okay, then I agree. Davern is a child. Captain's shoulders indeed. Dragonborn, Warden, and Gordon Freeman is gonna be your party. Literally fucking nothing can stop you from there, okay? You have Dova King, you have the hero for Elden, and you have fucking Gordon Freeman. I'm sorry, dude. No threat's gonna stop Thetis, you know? No threat. Ugh. Those cheekbones can cut glass. Man, dude, they can cut me as well. Captain's shoulders. Angie, yeah, Epler confirmed this in an article, which I personally am not perturbed by the three CC choices. I'm coping and hoping for a Focus DLC. Let us cope together, okay? I find him odd that then I actually start to like plans like peace quarter guy could be a sweetheart behind the hardness like Cassandra. Oh yeah, I think Davrin's entire story is gonna really be, not saying it's gonna be bad, but like it's gonna be simple in the sense of we have tough, strong warden who has a deep-seated understanding of peace and order, but is also like very sweet on the inside. You know, Fenris is a cutie. Fenris is very cute. You know, I agree. Rip Awakening Anders. Awakening Anders, you were funny for the time, okay? But it's too sad you got depressed, you know? Nathaniel should have been dateable. Man, dude, everyone in Awakening should have been dateable, okay? Even Justice, okay? It would have been so funny to see Justice grapple with, like, a new virtue, which is love, and be like, Warden, I don't understand this. Why am I feeling these feelings? And it would be so tragic as well, because then Justice would have to leave you inevitably. Oh. It's so weird that in all the Dragon Age, the hardest music track is Fenris' theme, and it is kick-ass vocal version, and weirder is called Mage Pride. Behold my recommendations. Fenris music. That's not. Dragon Age 2. All the music in Dragon Age 2 is literally the best, okay? There is nothing to top it. Man, dude, is this like not the best music in existence? It is so beautiful. Anders was so great in Awakening, and then they made him completely different. Okay, Susan, I can understand that, but like it makes sense for why Anders is different in Dragon Age 2. I like him in Dragon Age 2 as well, because it feels like an evolution of his character, right? I think they're going to be lore reveals that really rock Davrin's senses. Oh yeah, I mean, I completely agree. Davrin's probably gonna like find out some really fucking shady stuff, and especially since this is Weishaupt, they're gonna find a lot more shady stuff. You know, a lot more shady stuff. If you check Justice and Anders' battery suggested him to change the mages. Yeah, Abruva. That's a good point, because I remember when I first heard that banter line, I was like, oh, that's the catalyst for why Anders is who he is, you know, in Dragon Age 2. Kissing a corpse, Justice. I mean, Justice is a pretty good looking corpse. I agree, prefer the romance music of Dragon Age 2 over Dragon Age Inquisition. I remember it hitting my nerve when I kissed Meryl. Oh yeah, man, dude. So good. Something. I sometimes sing along. It's hard not to sing along. Dragon Age 2 is so underrated. I can see why people had issues with it coming off the heights of 1, but as someone who binged the series this summer, it's still a great game with a great story. Yeah, right. Like I think if you play all the Dragon Age games in one like binging session, you can see a lot of the connections with them, and like a lot of them are still good. You know, like from an immediate like Origins to 2, it does kind of suck, and you can see, but like yeah. I'm hoping we can see Isabella, even though I doubt it we won't. I would love to see Isabella, dude. Man, DA2 cast is so cool. I can't. Oh, it is so good, dude. So good. Anyways, we've been delaying this. We need to fucking finish this video. Wait. Chef. Hello. Does anyone feel like BioWare is gearing up for a world reset by the end of Veilguard to a software? I don't think so, Chef. I think it'll cause a lot of issues, but I don't think it's going to be a soft reboot. 12 wasn't, what even was it? 2011 or something? Yeah, 2011. Oh, long time. Dragon Age 2 has the best overall cast. I agree, Flame King. And also, hello. Hello, lovely Ray. I honestly enjoy Dragon Age 2 more than Dragon Age Inquisition. Hey, I enjoy Dragon Age. Like, Dragon Age 2 is literally my favorite game of, like, all time. Dragon Age 2 was great. The only issue was it wasn't finished because he... Yeah, right. I mean, I think if Dragon Age 2, like, in base game as it is now, just had different like warehouses and caves, it would be seen as like a classic, you know. The only reason it's not is because Origins fans and because the reuse assets.
battle is already lost.
Oh my gosh, dude. Look at this design, man. Oh, and look at it. She is basically all tentacles. Like, her entire body is just tentacles, dude. Wicked. Dragon Age Veilguard. Dragon Age Veilguard. I love that. That's a good one. There isn't like much for me to comment on like gameplay wise because I don't really know how to do that because I'm not really a gameplay person. But I don't know. It looks good. It just looks like everything that Veilguard has been shown off there, which is like good, which is like the sort of aesthetics of it, the music. I think there's music in here. But like the designs, sound designs, and also just like the voice acting is amazing, dude. And also Gillenon is just like such a beautifully designed character with such a beautiful voice, you know.
Gillenane.
Everything about this looks really good, you know. Anyways, let me catch up on chat. Even unfinished Dragon Age 2 goes super hard. I agree. I feel sorry who didn't play Witch Hunt because of them. They would have picked 3 times Anders' force between. Oh yeah, I approve it, yeah. Mages just betray a lot in Dragon Age. Who knew? If the game was finished, it would have just ended the video games. That is true, Zerotlan. It would have ended video games. Okay, we would 2011 would have been marked as the date where video games stopped existing. Okay, because Dragon Age 2 was just too good. Okay, no other game could have done it. You know. Oh, hello, One Qatar. How are you? If Veilguard is as good as it's looking, I would be surprised and impressed considering how long they've been working on this game. Yeah, I mean, okay, so like, I don't think Veilguard has been worked actively 10 years. It's obviously different. Like, in 2014, after they were focused on Andromeda, which took like 3 years, and then they focused on Anthem, which took like 3 years, I think. And then only after Anthem did they start working on it, but they were doing the live service version. And in 2001, they stopped the live service like stuff and removed it, and that took a while, which then took like from 2021 to 2024, which is like 4 years. Right? I don't think it's been in active development for 10 years. I need this game right now. Same. Check the cutscene. Slow down. Compare. Sure. Let's start here. Normal sound. Let me just catch up with chat first. There's also a breakdown of the fight on their channel. Is there? I'll have to check that out then. Can you knock me out? I want to wake up Halloween. Hey, I'm not sure if I can do that. October 31st can come soon enough. Same. Since they're only carrying over 3, it makes me think that they're going to revisit them in the future games if they come out. Yeah. Yeah, Gillenon is like a mother saving her creature, okay? In a weird sense, okay? I wonder if Gilly is controlling the Blight. How is she not controlling the Wardens as well? I'm not sure. I think there might be an explanation for it, but I think... Okay, no. How Corypheus was able to control the Wardens was through their calling, and he was able to do that through the Fear Demon, right? To amplify his powers. So, like, it wasn't actually him controlling them, it was him just, like, manipulating them. And then he controlled them by putting demons into them, and he binded those demons to his will. Like, that's how he controlled it. I think Gillenon isn't doing that, because, like, Gillenon either A, doesn't care, or B, I don't know. I don't think Gillenon, like, cares, or B, as it was, doesn't consider it worthwhile. Morgan was my waifu in Origins. After Witch Hunt, you can tell she's going to become a thought. Yeah. Them getting hums in is insane. It is insane, dude. I can't believe they did it. So good, so dark, and I agree the VAs are sounding good. Yeah. I played the shit out of Dragon Age 2 when it came out, and I think it was actually aged well. The more stylized designs, art style holds up better than games that try for superrealism. Yeah, man, like, Dragon Age 2, despite its age, looks like it's an amazing game. You know, development started after Anthem. Yeah, Chris Hans, and also hello. Like, development did start after Anthem, but it had to, like, stop, or it had to take longer because they had to remove all the live service elements it had. Yeah, TDA. I am replaying the series. I'm nearly finished with Awakening. I just need to with Awakening, I need to quickly do Justice's quest. I need to download a mod to fix Sigrun's quest because it's bugged. So I can do that, and then after that, I am gonna just basically finish the game. Dragon Age 2 Isabella romance hurt more. Yo, man, dude, I Isabella's romance is so awful, dude. Like in the sense that it hurts you so much, especially at the end where Isabella just like confesses that she's never felt like this ever, and it's like, oh, Isabella, why do you do this to me? The game's gonna even if it was good, suddenly. Chris Hansen, I'm not sure if it's gonna do that. I think Dive's gonna do well enough. She's so motherly indeed, saving her child when she makes a call for help to feed her Grey Warden and beat. Yeah, approve her. She's a great mom, okay? It's just too bad that, you know, she's literally killing other people. If Dad flops, say bye to ME4. I mean, yeah. Like, my cynical take is that, Bioware is going to, like, get shut down regardless of how well Dav does. Because EA is gonna look at it and be like, Bioware did sell as much as FIFA. No. Shut down. If I remember correctly, they started working on early concepts and stories after Transgressor came out, but then teams were constantly shifted from DA to work on Mass Effect and Anthem. And yeah, active dev didn't start until 2019. Yeah, right, the third JP. They didn't start active development until later. I personally hate Sodas, but I think I'll import a romance with him in Veilguard to see the angst and regret. I mean, yeah, man, it'd be cool to see that. I fully expect they'll answer lingering questions about the Blight in this game. I do hope so. Oh, that is so true, Zoltan. Dragon Age 2's PC version hasn't aged a fucking day. It is still premium. It's like wine, okay? It only gets better with time. What's lingering about the Blight? Like the ideas of like where the Blight comes from and like other ideas of the Blights, which is I can't remember all the questions. Sorry. So funny that this game is a single player game because of Anthem flopping and Jedi Fallen Order has been a massive hit. Yeah, right. Like it's weird to me that like EA keeps doing this thing. Mark Dara pointed out that EA wants to be more than a sports game company, but they always end up being a sports game company, you know? And it's so funny to me. After every time that a great single player game comes out and it does really well, they're kind of like, okay, we'll do that for like a couple of years. Okay, now we're going to go back being a sports game title, you know, a sports game studio. We could always get DLCs for this game. I just hope there will be something akin to Trespasser or Awakening. I wish we get the DLC with Hawk and Warden. I mean, yeah, Wongatar. I do hope that as well. Though I don't think we're going to do that because Corin Bush said we're not going to have that. But I do hope. EA not liking single player games, no way. Same, Vigil. I just learned this today, okay? I'm just so shocked that EA doesn't like single player games. I'm so shocked. I think Dav needs to be at least Game of the Year nominee for Bioware to stay open. No, not even that, third JP. I think if Dav like gets literally like same with Baldur's Gate 3, all 6 institutional Game of the Year awards, EA would still fucking shut them down. Because EA does not give a shit about that, but they care more about like the sales of it, right? And like Mark Dara said that like one of the reasons why EA keeps Bioware around is because it's like Oscar bait type of thing. But even then, I feel like there's a limit to that for EA. Like eventually EA will go like, nah man, it's not enough. It's not enough anymore. Really, DA2 isn't on GOG. That's odd. Just too many people that are incapable of ignoring the character's creator nonsense. I don't like it either, but I just gonna okay. I honestly have a feeling that what Epler said about our choices aren't important is only half truth and is the most likely lack of time because EA shenanigans and Twitch do. Yeah, right. I do think that the whole decision about the choices is maybe due to time, you know. Due to time and like trying to switch it from a single player game, from a live service game to a single player game. I actually don't think Bioware closes even if Dragon Age Veilguard flops because they have a weird prestige project theme idea. Like Dead Space failed, but the studio wasn't shut down. Yeah, but like that's effectively them shutting them down, right? Because like, what is that studio even doing now? Not much. Oh my gosh, you said her name right. Nice job. Hey, Gillenane. I mean Corin Bush. Yeah, sorry. Someone said to me like, hey, you pronounce it like Corinne. I'm like, oh, okay, Corin. The unnecessary hate, like, has been called hating on it without giving any reasons. Yeah, that is bad, Chris. EA loves money. I play a lot of Madden in college football now, and the single player games don't bring in microtransactions. Look like what they. Yeah, right. That studio is making an Iron Man game, I think. Are they? Okay, that's cool then. Though again, like, I don't know. I do feel like EA has limits on their patience, right? If their studio doesn't make enough money, right, they might just consider it a lost cause and just like shut it down or like move all its like development to other studios. EA motive rise from Bio Montreal, Corpse no joke. Yeah, the studio was once Bio Montreal. Yeah, no, I know that. But that's the thing, right? They shut down Bio Montreal and reformed it to another studio. EA said pre-orders for Dragon Age are within expectations, and they're going to see strong demands for the series. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I get it, Barts, but it's always just like a concern for mine, you know. EA, like, here's the thing: Dead Space remake sold well. It sold fine, you know. But the thing is, EA wanted more. EA doesn't just want a good amount of sales; they want a ridiculous amount of sales. Then again, I'll never in a million years would have thought Dragon Age Inquisition sold 12 million. Yeah, right. Like it's technically sold more than Baldur's Gate 3, which is funny. Like what? If BioWare goes down, I want Larian to. I get it, Gianna, but like I don't know, man. I don't know. Larian makes a good game, but I don't think they make a good BioWare game. I remember how much hate Baldur's Gate 3 got for the bear stuff, but actually it helped sales a game. Yeah. I mean, yeah, right. The bear sex thing was definitely a marketing move. I don't particularly like it, but like, hey, it worked. Yeah, I get it. I don't trust EA either. Yeah. No, not sure if they would shut it down yet until Mass Effect comes out. Everyone is passing on development. Here's the thing, right? Mass Effect 5 has not started development. There is no way Mass Effect 5 has started any development with Dragon Age Veilguard. If it has, then holy shit, dude. Fuck the Mass Effect team. Sorry, dudes. But like, come on, give Dragon Age a fucking bone, dude. Like, you keep doing this to Dragon Age, okay? You keep taking their resources for no fucking reason, okay? It's like so much, dude. It's like, Gamble, I love you, man. I love you. You're taking the role of being the cryptic wise man of Bioware, okay? But man, please give Dragon Age a bone, okay? Because like, what has constantly been harming Dragon Age? The Mass Effect team constantly like taking the resources, you know? It sucks, man. Like, man, please. But anyways, my point is that I don't think Mass Effect has started development yet, which means that if Dragon Age Veilguard does flop, I think EA has like no real remorse on just like, you know, closing down BioWare, because they won't have any games to be made because Mass Effect hasn't started development, right? It has like started pre-production, but not much. Not possible. EA won't sell and sit on it. Yeah, EA loves sitting on IPs. It's their favorite thing to do. 10 million first week or heads roll. Yeah. I agree. I wonder what is the expectation for Dav and what is within expectations being redeemed. So like, Dragon Age Inquisition sold a lot, like beyond EA's expectations. So and this is always something that EA does. They always like lower the expectations for like what Dragon Age Veilguard is supposed to sell. You know. You know, I always say Larian excels at mechanics. The story of Baldur's Gate 3 is the weakest aspect in my opinion. I completely agree. The third JP, it is its weakest part. Mass Erect, got him. Imagine DA5 will have a proper development cycle without being an MMO and a game as a service and not being rushed. Man, dude, imagine, dude. You know what? Since we're daydreaming, okay, let us also hope that BioWare gets free from the clutches of EA. And they are now a free development studio, okay? Imagine this. Mass Effect, popular development RPG studio BioWare gets free from EA, takes Mass Effect and Dragon Age along with a divorce, okay? And we then see Kickstarter, Mass Effect 5. We see a long list, stretch goals, everything, okay? I will be there, day fucking one, okay? I will throw my savings there, okay? I want that to happen. I think Dragon Age needs a reset after this and focus on Mass Effect or a new IP. I don't think Dragon Age needs a reset. I don't think so. I do think they need to focus on Mass Effect and maybe a new IP. Mass Effect 5, a top-down CRPG. Hey, you know, finally, you know, Mass Effect fans, Get fucking over yourself, okay? You're going back to your roots, okay? A boring ass CRPG. Why we could do so much more than we imagine if they could own their own studio. They really could, okay? I want to be something other than a human in the next ME personally. Same dude. I want to be a Turian. Please, BioWare, make me a Turian. Please, please, please. Anyways, Approval wanted me to slow down and see this. So, whoa, what's happening in the background there, dude? Oh my gosh. Oh, Gideon just has tentacles all over the place. Okay, cool then. My gosh, that blood pool. Oh my gosh. Whack. Oh, and then the... Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Fucking gets eaten. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. Man, I feel sorry for the guy. Holy shit, that sucks for him. Hey, Gillanan. Oh man, you really are gonna rip them apart. That hair physics, dude. Honestly, dude. Game of the year. These hair physics alone. Oh, this... I love this charge so much, dude. Oh man, dude. I just... Gosh darn it, dude. This is some, like, really good monster design. And I love just how casually the tentacles are there. Just on top of the arc. Whack! Man, dude. This is just, like, really good looking, dude. I love it. Anyways. Catching up on chat. I hope so, but I doubt it, bro. It could end up like Bungie or Remedy situation IO interaction. I mean, yeah, right. But I think the difference is with Bungie and Remedy is like Buyer maybe understand it a bit more. Bungie is a weird studio. Bungie, since its inception, has always been a studio where they do stuff where they find fun, and that often doesn't really lead to a lot of good outcomes, right? Not necessarily because it makes the games bad, but like it means their focus is their focus shifts a lot, right? And when Bungie was making Halo, Bungie did not want to make Halo for as long as it did. They wanted, like, after Halo 1, they were making, I think, not a marathon, a Myths sequel, I think, or something like that, right? And then after that, they're like, oh wait, no, we have to focus on Halo 2, and then they basically just became the Halo studio, right? And then when Bungie got free of Microsoft, right? They wanted to do a new game. Oh look, it looks like they're now just the Destiny studio, right? And that sort of like, I think, influenced Bungie a lot negatively, right? What I think with BioWare is that as a studio, they constantly want to go on new things, but they'll finish something, right? They'll try to finish it. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Man, I wish I could play the pre-release version of ME1, the like controlling the squad mates. Same, dude. I would love that. Ugly ass Shepard. Nah, man. You can't tell me that Shepard looks ugly, okay? I love... What is it? Early version? I love old Shepard, okay? You can't take that away from me. You can't take that away from me. I love early Shepard.
New day has
I witnessed an ad for my country.
dawned for the members of Africa's largest mutual society.
I love ugly ass Shepard. No, he's not ugly. He's beautiful to me, okay? I love him. I love him. I love him. I want to be a Krogan Biotic. Oh, that would be cool. Doesn't that woman look a bit like the one from the Legacy DLC? Oh, her. Kind of, but I don't think she is, because A, I think she's dead. And B, she was in a quantum state as well. Because she also could die, right? Identical mommy? Isn't that true, Chris? Playing as a different race, Mass Effect 3 was so much fun. It was so much fun. Ooh, a Drell. Oh, a Drell would be a cool race to play as. That would be so cool, dude. I wonder, but that would be so difficult, I think, to implement. The one who was opposing the ghoul dude. Oh, okay. Got to feed the baby dragon, Lamau. Yeah, I mean that is true. You know, you gotta feed the baby dragon. Okay, they're growing. They're a growing boy. Such a pretty rook. Oh, such a beautiful rook. Um. Not a fan of the growing. I don't know, Chris. I like it. I think it's cool. I think it's nice. The hair physical ring treble. It really is good. I want some hero for Elden Closure before they reset. I mean, I don't think they're going to reset, but I do want some hero for Elden Closure. Okay. I want to be a Canary Grey Warrant with a giant shield so bad. Oh man, isn't that the truth? Rule 34 gonna have a lot of fun with her. Maybe. Okay. Weird thing to say. Dragon Age doesn't have a lot of part of it, which is interesting. Bioware also has Cloud, like they are a prestigious studio and everyone is rooting for them to make a comeback. Yeah, no, I agree. The third JP. Do the ear and hair? Does the ear and hair clip or reacts how it's supposed to? No, so the hair physics, the nobody, is supposed to be that it reacts like accordingly, like realistically. Does anyone know if there are giant swords? Because I haven't seen one. There are giant swords. Hashtag not my shepherd. Nah, man. I love him. I love him so much. Not where are you from? I'm from South Africa. I want something funny to happen like Mass Effect 3 to have 3 companions and can be customized race just trolls. Yeah, we fucking switch, okay? No, like Dragon Age is just like this now, and then Mass Effect just becomes Dragon Age Origins, okay? It'd be very fucking funny for the Mass Effect fans, you know? They'd fucking love it, you know? Oh man, this brings me back. Mass Effect has such a special place in my heart. No, man, I love Mass Effect 2, dude. Hanar Companion would be cool. Or a Volus. Okay, so like, I'm not sure if any of you've read it, but Mass Effect Annihilation, Mass Effect Andromeda Annihilation is legitimately one of the best books I've ever read, right? Legitimately, right? And it has like so many fantastic, like, it captures the feeling of Mass Effect so well, dude. It's such an amazing game. I wish it was a game. It's such an amazing book, you know. And one of the characters in it is a Volus, and it is so amazing how the Volus are done there. It is so amazing. Silly little guys. They are silly little guys. I want another quarter. It is such a slept-on series. I mean, yeah, right. Volus was overpowered in multiplayer, as they are in reality. Okay. Oh, hey, combi fighter, fellow South African. Let me say. How do I say this? I could be very, very terrible. Now, ho fanye. Love to see South African representation. That is coming from someone from India. Hey, man, yeah. Anyways, there's a Kocha remake being made. Well, allegedly. I have no idea what the Kocha remake's really doing, dude. It like launched somewhere in 2020, like it was announced, and like it just never existed, you know. I mean, well, it's existing, but like it's so weird. Yeah, and I don't know how they would do a KOTOR remake, because like KOTOR is like such a game of its time, you know, with the level design and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's dead, lol. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not like staking my hope on a KOTOR remake. Oh. Smoke Lucanus. My beloved. I fucking Lucanus, stop looking at me like that, dude. Oh my gosh. Also, maybe this is me just shilling a bit. I emoted in the chat. It's Smug Lucanus. You can have that if you become a member. Anyways, not sure if there's gonna Perfect Dark spawn. Perfect Dark problem now. Yeah, man, Perfect Dark also not coming out. It's so weird that these remakes were announced so long ago, but like, I don't know, man. I want a remake of Dragon Age Origins so bad. I mean, yeah, same, me. Not necessarily a remake, but a rebirth, kind of like Final Fantasy VII. Isn't that just a remake though? Like, Virginia Murr, thank you for the kind $10. That's so nice of you. Thank you so much. Just a quick thank you for the fun discussions. Can't wait to play the Veilguard. Discussions like this help to fill the time until October 31st. I mean, yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you, for the $10, and thank you, Prove, as well, for the 200 rupees that you gave earlier. Thank you so much. So kind of you. It doesn't help that only Bioware can make Bioware games and someone remaking culture who's not them. Yeah, man. Like, one of the things that I absolutely hate about gamers, right, is the misunderstanding that they have for Bioware, okay? So many people like to assume that Bioware is trying to be like Fallout or like Larian, which is you have a large amount of choices. But no, dude, that was never Bioware's thing. KOTOR is explicitly a game about you playing as Revan. Revan, the Dark Lord, who was one of the greatest Jedi of that time, you know? Like, you played as that character, right? The mid-act reveal of you finding out you are Revan is supposed to be a huge deal and could change the trajectory of your character from a light side to a dark side, or dark side to a light side, or stay light side, or dark side, right? Like, it's important to be like that, you know? And, like, if someone doesn't understand that fundamentally, I don't think they can make a good Bioware game. The only other studio I know that does this is, like, Spider Studio. And they're basically just a Bioware studio, okay? But with a bit of Eurojank. Which is based, you know? It acknowledges that it's a remake in a way. I mean, the third JP, I don't like that. I don't like Final Fantasy Rebirth because I don't like the idea of it being like a sort of meta commentary of like, what are remakes even? How do we balance the sort of understanding of the audience, but also our wishes as like, nah, man, just make it a remake or not. I don't like that. That's me personally, okay. I'm not playing Final Fantasy 7, okay, so I don't have a horse in this discussion. Genia says, yes, I want a Dragon Age Legend Edition like they did with me. Yeah, I mean, I have no idea why Bioware does this, okay? I have no idea why EA does this, okay? EA, like, constantly fucking fails to realize the potential that Dragon Age has as a franchise, and they just never do anything. They never do anything with it. It's like, yeah, man, you could have literally one of the best selling fucking franchises ever. But now, man, EA's just like, well, it's not like space game. You know, it's not Mass Effect. And granted, Mass Effect has a lot more iconic iconography, right? The N7 is just like such a casually good symbol, you know? N7. Fuck. There goes that, okay? Like, the N7 is just such a casually, like, recognizable symbol. Like, literally, dude, it's just like, it's not complex, but like, immediately, anyone who can see this, just like, yeah, this is Mass Effect. Like, yeah, that it has it, but like, Dragon Age is still a good franchise as well, and could still have a lot of potential. But like, no, EA just like, nah, man, we won't do a Dragon Age Legendary Edition, actually. No, Revan died on the ship. You are Revan. Vigil, I understand. Okay, don't do this like to me. I actually do find Bioware games very choice driven, but they are streamlined. Like, you can't go past it, but it's okay because the game's written in a way. Zeraton, that's what I mean, right? They're written in a way where the choices are trying to lead to a specific like thematic outcome or like a narrative outcome, right? They're not like Larian or Fallout choices where it's like, damn, dude, why don't I just murder you? You know, like, you can't do that in Mass Effect or Dragon Age. The only time you could do that in the Bioware game was like Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Like, that hasn't been relevant for a while. I prefer the storyline of Final Fantasy VII original to the Rebirth. From what I've known about Final Fantasy VII, I do prefer the original one as well. Rebirth has its own place. I can understand that, but I don't like the meta commentary. I don't find it too interesting. Yourself within a very wide confine. No, that's what I mean. Zeralton. Dragon Age 2 and Mass Effect 2 were the best of the franchise. If Dragon Age Veilguard mimics even a bit of the brilliance with the companions from Mass Effect 2, then I think it'll be amazing. Same Wonka Star. I think if it, because one of the things that make Mass Effect 2's companions so interesting and compelling is because the game was literally designed around them. You know, the whole Dirty Dozen concept that Mark Walters did was like an inspired idea, a divinely inspired idea. Okay, Mark Walters must have like been given a message from the divine. Okay, about that. Dragon Age 2 is Flemeth Dragon. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Approver. Didn't the devs also say that Dragon Age Legend Edition is more difficult because they're on different engines? Mass Effect was on Unreal Engine, so it was easier. Well, I mean, Dragon Age 2 was on like a similar engine to Origins, but it's just been a long time, you know, and also those engines aren't really that great to handle. But again, right? Like, there's still no reason not to have it, you know. Like the BioWare protagonists are not free as Fallout 2 ones. But they are freer than the Geralt and Witcher. I mean, yeah, right. Like, in the grand scheme of things, are Bioware protagonists like Geralt of Rivia? No, they're not. But they're definitely more restrictive than like Fallout ones. They're more closer to Geralt of Rivia than they are to Fallout protagonists. I think Dragon Age 1 is different to Paul because its logo is literally dragon, which changes over a sequel. I mean, yeah, right. But like, again, I do understand like why Mass Effect is more of an iconic studio. So Mass Effect is more iconic franchise because it's legitimately just a much more recognizable identity, right? But like Dragon Age still has a lot of potential to it, and EA just doesn't want to reach it. Rebirth is incredible. Only the old story hit harder. I mean, yeah, I don't think Rebirth is bad. Dragon Age Origins is Archdemon. Yeah. My point is only Bioware games balance and that stuff. No, I get you. Dragon Age AA is a children. Okay. Summit. I would love the remaster trilogy. Yeah, Susan, it would be hard to make like a remaster of the Dragon Age trilogy, but it would be worth it in the end. You know, imagine how many fan arguments would end if we had an easy way to access all the Dragon Age history in one game with its DLC. Origins would benefit so much from the. I mean, yeah, right. It would definitely benefit from it, Gino. Why don't I just murder hobo, solve everything, I get max XP? I mean, that's true, Vigil. It just obviously gets you it's a joke, but like, man, I do dislike the sort of murder hobo idea because like it does kind of take any narrative meaning out. Me at least. Final Fantasy 7 or original is the best, but Final Fantasy was a good example of how to accomplish that kind of move. No, I get you, Gina. I don't think Final Fantasy Rebirth is bad. It's definitely not my kind of preferred remake. Actually, I take that back. There's one studio who can make a bio game, Obsidian. I mean, that's true, Zerlton, but like, what has Obsidian made Alpha Protocol or anything like that afterwards? I don't think they have. Like, Obsidian is a lot more interested in making a game like Fallout New Vegas, which they literally made, than they are willing to make, you know, Alpha Protocol. Alpha Protocol is good, right? I haven't played it, but I know it's good, right? But like, you know, I meant unlike N7 logo in all Mass Effect, which are iconic to Shepard. Oh, I get you, Approver. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, Mass Effect has the advantage of having just like Shepard be the constant factor of it all, and having that. Yeah. I get you. Random Wanderer, folks, remember to like the stream. Remember to like the stream. That would be cool. Awakening wasn't dragon because it's dead and the main antagonist is dead. Yeah. I have a theory, but I'm not sure how much you would know about the lore or if everything is safe. No, if you have a theory, just say it, Wonka Star. Actually, it would be cool if they port Dragon Age Origins and 2 to modern platforms. I bet Dragon Age Origins would kick ass on Switch. It would kick ass on Switch, but man, dude, the gameplay wouldn't have been better. The gameplay would still be the same on console, okay? But man, it would still be cool, you know? You can literally now where is it? Okay, imagine this, okay? You're on Switch. You're on like your You're on the Switch, right? You're just on the bus, you know. You're having a good time, okay? You're doing some of this. Some guy like leans over, sees
one
this.
That brings peace and hope to the grieving.
Wait, is she singing? Is she singing? Why is she singing? What do you mean she's just randomly singing? The fuck? I mean, it's good, but like, What? Huh? She just started singing. What do you mean she started singing? Leon, I didn't... Okay? Huh? And then eventually she sees fucking Morgan there. The person. He's just like, Morgan's like, anyways, you know, that would be great on Switch, okay? Just some randomly interjecting people with that, just like, oh yeah, man, here's Liliana just randomly singing, okay? No context for it whatsoever. She's just singing. She's just singing for no reason. Anyways, let me catch up on chat. I know, I just want to wish Murder Hobo would have more of an acknowledgement, like a path where everyone else notices it and they band together to try to help you. I get it, Vigil, but that's a different kind of game than what, like, Bioware does, right? I don't think that's a invalid type of thing, but, like, I think that's more something that Larian would do, you know? Yeah, Obsidian only made KOTOR 2 and Alpha Protocol of the Bioware games, but I think, I just can't think of anyone who makes Bioware games. I mean, Zoltan, Spider Studios, right? Spider Studios is basically a Bioware studio, but French and Eurojank, you know? Like, Obsidian, I think, could be a great successor if they wanted to do that more, but I don't think they would. They did Alpha Protocol more as like a cool experiment that they did, and not really much else, you know? And even then, like, Josh Sawyer talked about Alpha Protocol and said the only interest he has in Alpha Protocol is the genre it's in, which is like a spy story, right? Which is like, yeah, Josh Sawyer's only interest in Alpha Protocol wasn't it's like basically a Bioware game, but it was like, oh yeah, I like the spy genre. They can always make it better. Remember how they fixed Mass Effect 1 in Legendary Edition? Gosh, dude, who remembers Mass Effect 1? Base Mass Effect 1, okay. Now this is me being nostalgic, okay, but man, dude, I love this. I love this. I love old Shepard, okay? I love him so much. But, like, Legendary Edition is better. You know? Yeah, Wrath of the Righteous is, like, literally the best example of an RPG that allows you to just, like, be recognized as a murder hobo. I remember watching a review on it, and there was just this, like, random guy, right, who decided to become a necromancer, and literally everyone fucking hated him so much, dude, so much that he was sent to hell. You know, it's like, oh, okay, cool, based, you know. Dragon Age is the story of the world of Thetis, and the Dragon Age, the world is the main character rather than, yeah, that's the big difference with, I think, with Mass Effect and Dragon Age, is that, like, Mass Effect's main character is Shepard, right? But, like, for Dragon Age, the sort of, like, main character is Thetis, the world, right? That's the constant throughout all the games. But also it made a lot of people confused. Yeah, it does, because, like, it's much more easier to recognize a character who's constant throughout the series than a world, right? Because the world's more abstract. Did you know that Nightingale's Eyes Tavern is an arrangement of the Dragon Age? Really? That's cool. Best DA song ever. Love Liliana's song. Yeah, it is. But it is awkward the way it's placed, you know. Liliana is just talking to you about, like, you know, oh man, the world's so beautiful, you know. And just starts singing, you know. I remember getting to this scene this summer and going, why is she singing? She's still going, okay. Yeah, it's like, I remember the first time I saw it as well, and it was like, oh, she's just singing, you know. Like, compared, okay, Liliana's son walked so the dawn will come could run. I know it's not called Dawn Will Come, okay? But, like, Liliana's son was awkward as everything so that this song could, like, run.
Fall and hope has fled. Steel your heart, the dawn will come. The night is long. the sky for one day.
This is so much better than, like, presented-wise than, like, Liliana's song. It's just like,
The shepherd's lost, and his home is far. Keep to the stars, the dawn will come. The night is long, and the path is dark. Look to the sky for one day soon.
oh, oh, man, it is legitimately just like such an amazing song, dude. Oh man, it is so good, dude. Oh yeah, no, Zoltan, Liliana's song is a sweet moment, if a bit janky. She is a bard, but like, it is a weird position. Yeah, Rachel, she is a bard and whatnot, but like, yeah, it's still a weird thing. Also, just like Obsidian's Outer World, it is their new one. It didn't catch the eye. Should. I mean, yeah, right. Outer World's like biggest issue is that it's just an okay game, right? Not that it's like, you know, anything else. The Tavern Songs were the best, you know. Mass Effect Defect 1. I only played Mass Effect because it was Bioware franchise and loved DA so much. And I goes, yeah, Mass Effect's pretty good. I gotta go. Oh, TDO, sorry for missing your comment. I hope you enjoy your day, my guy. Hope you enjoy. I used to play Mass Effect series once a year on PlayStation 3 and always dreaded replaying Mass Effect 1. You know what? Mass Effect 1 is like one of my favorite Mass Effect games. I love that game so much. You know? I just love the mood of it. Hey, don't hate on Mass Effect 1. Yeah, man, Mass Effect. Teammate, you are not a real fucking Bioware fan. If you didn't play original Mass Effect 1 and you didn't deal with the fucking maker, okay? You're not a Bioware fan, okay? I'm sorry. You're just not a Bioware fan. Yeah, but too bad it took Mass Effect Andromeda and Mass Effect 1 LE to fix it, yeah. The Dawn Will Come is always be great to me. I don't care. I have no idea how anyone fucking hates this song, dude. It is framed so perfectly. Not only for the person who starts this, which is a motherfucking Giselle, okay, coming in here with a fucking steel chair, alright, who starts this song, and not only that, you know who sells the scenes next? The only other person who's sung in the entire Dragon Age franchise is Liliana, okay? She sings it. Oh my gosh. She continues. It starts. It's like, oh my gosh. And then you can see everyone. Everyone who starts then continues. Because again, this is literally a religion that's called the Chantry. Who worships the Maker, and whose bride is called Andraste, and Andraste was noticed by the Maker because of her sinning. It's literally a religion of sinning. Like, it makes so much sense. It makes so much sense, dude. And it's not only that, but it's an amazing song, dude. I remember the first time I saw this, I was like, holy shit! I am so ready to fucking kick Corypheus's ass. Okay, the dumbass is gonna regret this. Okay. Zoltan, I don't agree with you. I think Dragon Age Origins has like amazing music. Gina Talon says, I want to see a full world DA with all the Thetas involved. Some sort of calamity with your CC background elements. That would be cool. Just percussion on percussion. Yeah, I mean, I get you. DA does have a lot of percussion on percussion. But I think it's fine. I find the audio creature when I come back as mood very different. Yeah, Approver. Yeah, sure, but everyone here thought they'd divine endorse representative. Yeah, Goosebumps. Oh yeah, this surgery. It's so good. Solus plotting. Solus the fucking scheming egghead, you know. The Dawn Will Come is amazing. It is so amazing. It's okay to play Mass Effect 1, the original. Yeah, man, I wish there was an option in, I think there is, I'm not sure, for like Mass Effect Legendary Edition, just to have the original graphics, because I'm not much of a nostalgia guy for it. I absolutely love Mass Effect 1. Dawn fits perfect too, because when you end the mission, it's the night. When you go to your room alone or partner, everyone watches you go. Oh man, it is so good, dude. I love how Varric says he likes Andrastian because he likes the idea that you could save the world with the sun. It is so amazing, dude. Dragon Age Inquisition helped me through depression, and the sun makes makes one feel not so. It really does, dude. Especially on the point of it, you know, we have been defeated. We have been destroyed. Our Corypheus has destroyed our base of operations. So many people died, you know, and it's just like, oh yeah, and then
Shadows fall and hope has fled. Steal your heart, the dawn will come.
a song literally about things are bad, but do not forget that the dawn will come. And I'm like, oh my gosh, dude. BioWare, you did it again. You did it again. Dragon is such a poetic world with everything revolving around music and songs. It is just. Oh man, dude. The Tavern songs from Dragon Age Inquisition, okay? Literally the best fucking songs in existence, okay? Hello, ad. Be gone.
Find me still searching for someone.
It's just like, oh my gosh, dude. The music in Dragon Age Inquisition is literally the fucking best. Isn't how Andraste tell her story really? Yeah, literally. Andraste, the fucking singer, right? The person who sings a bunch, whose literally main characteristic is singing, you know? Is like, yeah, man, that's how she rallied people to cause, because her voice was just that good, okay? Yeah, I do want Chantry representation in Dav's World, Gina. It would be nice. Would love if Dragon Age Collection had a Halo-style remaster where you could switch. That would be really great, Wonka Star. I would love that. I would love that. Sarah's Son is probably my favorite tavern. Oh man, dude, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I love that song so much, dude. Sarah was never quite an agreeable girl. Tongue tells road.
Sarah was never an agreeable girl. Her tongue tells tales of rebellion, but she was so fast and quick with her bow. No one quite knew where she came from. Sarah was never quite the quietest girl. Her attacks are loud and they're joyful, but she knew the ways of nobler men, and she knew how to enrage them. She would always like to say, why change the past when you could own this day? Today she will fight
so
to
fucking
keep.
good, dude. So good. I love it so much, dude. Sarah was never quite an agreeable girl. Her tongue tells. It is so good, dude. I understand it is what you meant as an inspiring moment and supposed to get you pumped up for the rest of the game, but your character up to the point just clustered in. Okay, like Vigil, I can agree with you that like one of the issues with Inquisition was that it didn't decide on what it was trying to do. Okay, with its main protagonist. I think they should have just stuck with a Hawk-style protagonist and just gone there flatly. But also, I think they should have done like a bit of a prologue to help establish the character more. You know? Like Choose Black Divines, I know during... Yeah. Guns are fairly easy to play too. I love... Yo, man, dude. Oh. The Inquisition has such amazing music. Lol, I'm like Sarah. I think it's kind of creepy, but I'm definitely an earworm. Yeah, I mean... Sarah, you shouldn't have... The battle music in Your Heart Shall Burn is my favorite scene. Oh man, dude. We're just going to be playing Inquisition music at this point, okay? You think Sarah will be in Veilguard? Geralt of Rivia, I don't know. I want Sarah to be in Veilguard so badly. I want all of them to be in Veilguard so badly. But I don't think they will be. It'd be cool though. If she isn't there, then like, I don't know. That would be cool. My favorite one is about the Elves and Trespasser. Oh, dude. And not only that, dude, but Byron with another fucking slam dunk, okay? Yeah, dude, let's not only do the Tavern Swords again, but do them even fucking better. Oh my gosh, dude. BioWare with the slam dunks. Time and again. It's what, the Magister one you said? Elves and Trespasser. Not sure which full man of the Sniper Scout. Oh, Scout. That's a good one. companions. I'm not sure which one you're referring to. But I love Scout Lace Harding's one. It is like literally the best thing. Okay.
How would you feel if you could draft a wool right now on your phone?
I can do it on my
Now, that's a South African accent.
Scout lays Harding, swift and cunning, her arrows cut you down to size.
I hope we can ask Harding about the song and just ask her what she thinks, okay?
Scout lays Harding, taught about
It is so good. The slightest ones. Oh, is that the one? Let me find it. The slightest. Okay. Let me just catch up chat before I play it. I wish they did origin story with the backstory. Same approval. I so that was one of the things I think Inquisition could have like done massively better with. If it had an origin style like prologue, even if it was just short, like literally less than an hour, it would have done so much for that game, so much for the Inquisitor. I don't know who else can be in Veilguard at this point beyond maybe Dorian. Yeah, I hope Dorian is there though. Do you know Trespasser has its own music? Try. Oh, I know. Approve it. It's so good. Anders Shale Fenris would be nice to see. It would be nice to see. God bless Harding, so good. It is so good. Harding, my beloved. Harding, my beloved. God, oh, it's so good. The one I liked the most was the main theme of the game. Yeah, man. Inquisition's main theme is so good, dude. The bard has a type of girl, Lamau. Yeah. Oh, this bard. Oh, man. Harding deserves the credit to give us the location in South State. Oh, yeah. Dark Souls theme is really good. Oh, I mean, yeah, Dark Souls theme is really good. Dark Souls, or Dark Souls. Look at me. Maybe I should. Evil villain confirmed. Take him down. Well, anyways, let's just listen to Slightest.
Mercy for the elves who guard their lives with faith. Our hands don't weigh them down, but their kind hearts will forgive the weight. Ariathan fell so deep onto the ocean floor.
Now, one of the things that I think is so good about like Inquisition's like songs as well isn't just that some of them are like amazing, upbeat, and kind of feel you hopeful, but also it hits that perfect note of being very fucking sad and like making you realize a lot of things, right? Like mercy for the elves, you know. It's just like it's so much meaning and packed into it, and it's just like amazing, dude. Another one that I like a lot was the Grey Wardens one, which is like, oh, Grey Warden.
Oh, Grey Warden, what have you done? The oath you have taken.
This somberness, this sadness injected into you. And it's like, yeah, what have you done, Grey Warden?
Demons have come to destroy this peace we have had for so long.
And this question of like, what are you, an ally foe? The maker of me. It's like, sorry. Anyways, I'm about to wrap up stream. It's been like more than 2 hours, and I gotta go to bed. I'll just wait for everyone to like, you know, finish chatting, messaging up, and then we can stop. I heard Dorian's voice in the prologue gameplay trailer. Really? Was Dorian's voice there in the gameplay? That would be amazing, Barts. I would love to see Dorian. I'm the one and the Inquisitor are pretty good. They are really good, dude. They're amazing. The Inquisition cover art, man. The Inquisition cover. Inquisition. Like, for many people, for all the faults the Inquisition has, Inquisition is legitimately such a fucking amazing game, dude. It is legitimately so good. Solis took too long. His opportunity to fix the world is gone. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Now he must be slapped into the... Yeah, like a good boy. Son reminds me of how sus and incompetent Blackwall was in the Matters of the Grey One. Yeah, Blackwall fucking sitting there and like, yeah, Blackwall, why can't you feel the calling like the other Wardens? Like, baby, I'm just better than them. And you can know Blackwall is just sweating inside. I know, I want to know how he couldn't do it sooner. I also like Samson's Tales was so amazing, dude. I love sad songs, bring the feels. Oh yeah, man. Have a good night. Oh yeah, you too, the third JP. Given the fact that they have you choose your Inquisitor romance, it's definitely possible that every companion will be in Veilguard unless you have a romance option relegated to Codex Entry. Yeah, Indiana Holmes, I do hope we get to see our companions though. They're drawing heavily on the stories in Vinter Nights, and Dorian made an appearance there, so I think it'll show up there. I hope so, Season, I hope so. Anyways, this has been an amazing stream. I love chatting with you all. It was great and it was amazing.
Checkers and discovery vitality.
We got through a lot. We had a lot of laughs. We not a lot of was revealed with this one, other than just like, oh yeah, Gillinan is a bit of a hot tentacle eldritch being, okay, and that's it, you know. But what perfect way to end the stream than to just you know, have the Inquisitor's theme play for us. I'll get rid of my capture here and just let this play for a bit, you know. And to everyone, like, you know, thanks for coming. It was really nice to see you guys and chat with you. It was really amazing. Thank you, Vigil, for coming with us. Thank you, Chili Hunter, for coming in. That Nobody, thank you so much, you know. And I thank you. I try to be positive about it, but also try to be realistic about it, you know, as well. Thank you, Virginia, for the donations. It was thank you so much, you know, and thank you for the chat. Thank you, Indiana Holmes. Thank you, Zilton. And I try to be positive about this, you know. I try not to be like, hey, let me just like be overly positive and unrealistic. You know, I don't want to do that. You know, I want to be, you know, realistic about it. I hope you can see Dorian one more time as well. Thank you, Red Just, for joining as well. Thank you, Bars, for joining as well. Thank you, Gerald Rivia, for joining. Thank you, Approva, and thank you for the donation as well. It was very kind of you. Thank you, Barts. I am also looking for the next stream. And Combi Fighter, have a good night, you know. And thank you, Susan, as well. It's been really nice. Yeah, it's not by me, so yeah. Anyways, let's just play this out.
A soldier, a savior, a hero, a leader, inquisitor, fought for.
Thank you as well, El. Hope you enjoy. Thank you, Beloved Zombie. Thank you so much.
A battle, a breach.
Thank you,
the
Ruba.
one we beseech to protect.
Thank you, Wonka Star. It was so nice having you here.
Now, how do we follow? The battle is all but won. Peace can't last forever. Guard us from what's to come. Inquisitor, take your breath. A soldier, a savior, a hero, a leader, inquisitor, fought for our souls. A battle, a breach, the one we
Approva, thank you
beseech
for the
to
60 reviews. Thank you.
protect.
Thank you, Vigil. I hope you enjoy your day.
Now you shall follow. The breach is all but closed. Light can't last forever. Guard us from darkness to come. A soldier, a savior, a hero, a leader,
Darth
inquisitor,
Shoral, Chili Hunter.
fought for
Good
our
night, Approva.
souls.
And that is it. Inquisition is such a lovely game, and I'm looking forward to Veilguard giving us many more songs like this. Thank you, everyone. It's been wonderful having you guys here, and I hope you enjoy your day.